Alrighty, so live. Along together. From your lips. Okay, I need to change that. Okay, so that's what we're doing right now. We're just going to put it up as just chatting for now because that's what we're doing. Oh, okay. Now, if I cut this off, open this up, and turn that on, what does that sound like? Okay. All right. So the sounds, everything looks good. Color looks good. Okay, now I can turn Steam back on. Apparently my camera does not like Steam. Yep, everything seems to be going good. All right. Okay, so I can mute that now. Bop. Turn this back on. Okay. The reverb are just weird. Okay. So what games do I want to try to play today? If I want to play a game at all. I mean, we could watch stuff. I know they're doing watch parties and stuff now, but I don't know if that's going to do. Let's see here. There's so many games I have no idea where to even start. Let's start at the top. How big is Pal World? Oh, 20 gigs. Yep, I'll download that later. But that's definitely on the list. Always open to suggestions. Well, we could do TCG. They've added a lot of stuff to that game. Oh, sure, why not? I don't know why it defaults back. I've had that happen a few times now. But it should be fine. Okay, boop. There it goes. Alright, that was quick, seamless, and painless. I almost look like I know what I'm doing. Okay. So I need to figure out a way to just... Actually, I'm going to do that now. I'll come back to that. I'm going to try to find a way to adjust mic sensitivity. No, no. That's not what I'm trying to do. No, not privacy settings. Okay, it's sound input. Why do you default edge? Edge is ass. All right. Okay. Not speakers. Input. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's gonna, if you change things. Okay, the input volume. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, voice clarity. Okay. Hopefully that stuff is lower. Okay. Dun 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 dun. It's not extremely sensitive or loud. I have to really try to talk. Oh, this. No, well, we're gonna try to let that ride. Okay, home. Okay. No, we're not trying to do none of that. There it is. Volume mixers. Okay. Everything is fine. Alright, now we can go back to this. Hopefully it'll instant. Are you gonna instantly do that? Thank you. Okay. Alright. Now. Yeah, I got the music off, or I cut some sound effects down. And about deafened me. Alright. Put the music on. I'll adjust it as I'm in their settings. All right. Let's see here. Okay, that should all be fine. We're gonna start on new save, new everything. See what's going on. Bold move to just quit your job and be like, I'm gonna sell cards. I mean, you got guts, but just cold turkey quitting everything, putting all you have into a novelty shop may not be the best financial call. So, we'll just see how that turns out for us, I guess. Now, the name. I mean, these things are basically like... It's like gambling, but not. Let's see. We'll just go with just one more pack. That's not good for a name. Another pack. The card catch. What should it be? It's like, come on down to the... I really don't know, to be honest. I'm trying to think. Let's see here. I'll name it another pack. Ooh, just another pack. That'll probably work. Yeah, come on down to just another pack. Alright, this is... Open phone, stock up on packs. Man, they've changed a lot. You got photo galleries, everything. Alright, well... I'll buy 4, I guess. Save on shipping. Which I don't even know how shipping works in this game. I don't know if it, like... I'm assuming it... The more you buy, the more your shipping costs. Because if it does it, that would be weird. Now, I know there's a lot of people who played this game, but this game has just always been really good. Because anytime I heard simulator games, I'm like, man, it'd be fun to be able to open like a gaming store one. And well, they straight up gave you a gaming store. Stinky people and all, which is awesome. Now, it's been so long since I played this game, it's basically like a brand new game to me at this point. Because when I played it was like, it just came out and everybody was like losing their mind over it. Okay, now how are we going to lay out the store? Let's see here. Okay, well, I could do it like this. That way the sun's behind me. That's next to me. No one would be walking back behind me. If I put it other places, they walk behind you. And then we could put this. Over here on this wall. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see how much market price. And if everybody else is paying $262, then no one's gonna mind if I charge $3. I know there's like a threshold that they allow for most customers to buy. I want that off there, just a hair. Because I don't like it being crowded like that. I don't know if I like that. I'll move it in a minute. And I love playing this on keyboard and mouse because it's so much easier to do the transactions. Dude, you came in here and cleaned the house, didn't you? There you go, man. Thank you. Store's been open 10 minutes and I've already got people just basically beating down the dang door. If only real businesses work like that, everybody could open their own business. We'll do it like that. Okay, yeah. I mean, humble beginnings, right? We ain't got much, but that should do for now. If people keep buying like the other day, I went to buy new stock already. I wish you could angle it, actually, now that I'm thinking this. Can you angle things? Because I know you used to not be able to. What are you trying to do? No, bro. I ain't got that kind of money. Yeah, we're not doing card trades right now. I have 0 funds for that. Oh, you can turn it so... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this then. Yeah. Brings the feng shui in a little bit better. Because I'm normally all about efficiency. Like, I used to shove this thing in the corner over there and then max out the store with everything I could fit. I'll try not to do that this time. Try to be realistic with it. Okay, I got some new stuff for hitting level 2. Oh, that's new. I don't think they used to have that up there where they let you know what you got. Oh, okay. So I get the taste on supply now. Okay, that's a good sign. $112 right off the rip. That's really good. And now I'm an addict. That's just how that works. Everybody's a casual collector till they get that one big hit, and then after you get that one big hit, you're in it forever. And I say this as somebody who owns way more than my body weight in collectible cards. Been playing Magic since, like, I was in elementary school. Which, probably shouldn't have, to be honest, because, you know, the card art probably isn't appropriate for somebody that age, but, you know, it was the 90s, so I don't really cared that much back then. Playtable. Where is everything now? Is it DIY? There it is. Playtable. Let 10 people play. Okay, I'm probably going to put 2 of these in here. Because I'm not going to sit here and have people wait to play. Okay. And this is also where a lot of your, like, just passive income comes in at. Now, here comes the actual question. Are we going to go, like, crazy Caleb Hammer on this thing and just make sure that we don't spend any money we ain't got to? Or are we going to just kind of wing it? Or Dave Ramsey this thing, and if anybody buys anything, then they're not allowed to shop here, basically. Yeah, David Ramsey would shut this shop down in 5 seconds. And that's why people can't afford housing now, is because they buy cards and coffees. It's definitely not because, you know, the housing market has, like, multiplied by 10 in my lifetime. Like, I've watched, since I've been in the market for, like, houses and buying and stuff, it's been, like, let's see, a $100,000 house is now worth probably about $300,000. So it's crazy. And 150 is probably worth like 400 and something thousand. Like, it's insane, and that's only been like 10 years since I was looking for a house. Like, I was lucky enough to have gotten one, like, back when the market wasn't insane. Like, I was able to get one when they were like $100,000. Like, and I know young people are like, that's ridiculous that you could get a house for that cheap, and yeah, it is. It is. And I agree that it is. Now, I am going to buy the bigger boxes just for my sanity's sake. I know I probably shouldn't, because it is kind of a waste of money to pay $50 just to get, like, less boxes, but it just makes things simpler. So I'm paying the $50 just to make things simpler. Because I will pay for convenience. That is probably one of my biggest, like, failings. I will definitely pay for something to be more convenient for me. Probably more than I should. Because at the end of the day, an inconvenience isn't going to kill you or anything, but man alive, will I spend some money on some convenience. Okay, guys, this is just shelf right here is going to be nothing but just cards. That way everybody knows that we've got the good stuff. I'll buy another 2. Now, I'm probably messing up here because they're probably going to want me to buy like that's right, it's like $400 for that table. After all the customers in that quest, I got to sell singles. Finally. Got that shelf filled up finally. Alright. What do you got here? $9? Oh, thank you. Don't know why I bothered opening that. Knew everything's... Well, might as well open it back up now. Dang, dude. It's kind of crazy that all that was only $36. In what world? Like, nowadays, booster packs are like, even if you don't have scalpers involved, they're like $5 or $6 a pop. Which, like, it's crazy to me for hobby paper, but what do I know? I still pay it, so I can't say too much. Because it is one of those things where I'm gonna buy cards. I'm not buying it from scalpers. I'll just wait. Find other outlets, go to local stores, shops, whatever. And that's what I've always been. I've never been one to pay ridiculous amounts. Oh, $10. Nice. I still can't believe I got a $100 card on my first pack. That's insane. Like, the luck is really good. Oh, hey. Flimsy, what's going on? I'm sorry, I'm half blind and I don't know how to set up my settings yet. Oh, sorry. I'm over here feeding my own crack addiction. I gotta... There's your money. Not paying attention to my customers here. Like a real store. Because that's what always happens in real stores is... Like, seriously, that's what always happens in stores is that The people who work there, like, kind of don't pay attention to what's going on. Okay, I'll have to look on that later. I'm not even close to understanding what's going on. Okay, 17. Land. Alright. Good lord, dude. Like, I could sell them to you at bulk prices if you'd like. Like, come in here and I'll sell you a whole box. Just save us some time here. You literally bought a whole box. Like, that's insane to me. Anyway, let me pause this for a second while I try to figure out how to make my chat appearance. Ah. Yes. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure all this out. Trying to set up, like what chat looks like and stuff. It's only like my second day streaming, like I started last night. So I'm really working out all the kinks here. Like live for everybody to judge. But that's like the fun of it, right? Like, this is supposed to be fun. I think people have forgotten that. People have started making this a job and like, oh, I gotta make it big, I gotta do all this, and they kind of lose the fun in it. This is all supposed to be fun. That was like the original idea, was you get to get on here and talk to people. Oh, sure, thank you. I'll probably ask you a lot of questions, to be honest. Like right now, I think I've got it because I'm using OBS, and OBS is amazing. Like, I did not realize how simple OBS makes things as far as like monitoring and everything. Like, it's crazy how good OBS is. And I know there's plugins and add-ons and all this other stuff that's so good. Now, I wish there was a way that OBS would show me how many people I have, like, viewing right now and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure there's an add-on or something somewhere. Or hell, it may be right in front of my eyes and I'm just too blind to see it. I don't know. But I really would like to know if OBS could show me that. Because I got my stream information pulled up. I've got my chat pulled up. I've got all my mixers down at the bottom down here. Like, so far, yeah, I don't see it on my OBS at all. Like, I don't know where it's supposed to be at, but it may be on here. I just don't see it. Like, I've got my chat, or my stream pulled up in another thing. Like, that's what I'm doing right now. I've got mine pulled up in another window. Just so I can kind of see what's going on. Now, it's probably in the options somewhere to show it. I just, like I said, second day, I'm just in here. I'm in here fiddling with it. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Just having me some fun. Oh, yeah. They've definitely changed this game a lot since I played last. Like, they've made the customers, like, buy more. They've made the customers, like, their pathing seems to be a lot better, which was one of my main, complaints with this thing. Like, I love this game, but, man, the pathing was trash at first. Because they would just run into walls. Like, everything. They'd walk behind the register just to get to where they're going. Like, Discord's another thing I'm setting up. Like, I'm old, as you can tell. And so, like, Discord, I have a Discord, or I'm on Discord. I don't have my own personal one yet. I don't have a channel set up yet, because, like I said, started yesterday. I think that's something I'll do later if I start actually getting people in here. But, yeah, there's a lot of that I'm working through. Yeah, I'm just trying to get all this set up and just figure this out. At the same time as, you know, doing all this. But yeah, I got a $100 card, like, right off the bat. I'm so amazed by that. We're just going to do market price and round. Because I don't know why people would charge people. Oh, wait, no. I'm not charging less now. We'll do $350. Like, Yeah, I'll lose 5 cents. I don't give a crap about 5 cents. Okay. Like, I'll round it up to the 50-cent marker because I really don't want to be doing a whole bunch of change counting here. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what I'll be doing with that. Because it's just... Like, I'm not marking up. Like, in real life, scalpers do that all the time, and it makes me... Or, like, just... Whatever you call a scalper now. Some of them are... You would think they'd be vendors. But I don't like using the word vendor because they're just... A lot of them are just kind of like scummy. Because I understand you're trying to make money. I get it. Like, everybody's trying to make money, right? But you ain't got to be, like, crazy about it. And try to, like, rip people off. Oh, it did? Dadgummit. Like, this is the kind of stuff that irritates me, like... Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, my OBS is staying, it's recording and everything. That should be good. FPS is good, CPU is good. Now, my internet is probably not the best, but my frame rate is normally pretty good, actually. Like, I do pretty well, all things considered. For living out here in the sticks, like, I'm actually extremely surprised that my internet does not crap out on me more often. Okay, let's fill up the shelf. Because this is the first day we get with no bills. And I'm going to go ahead and buy me one more of them. And then starting tomorrow, we got to start paying bills like real people. Okay, there we go. All right, no, I can put that back here. I'll go put some packs in a minute. Let me see what I got here. Hang on. If you give me your Discord, I'll add you. It'll be easier than me just throwing it out here in the public for everybody. But yeah, I appreciate all the help, man. Like, cause I need so much help with all this. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. Cause I still don't know how to see. Yeah, I still don't know how to see my my viewers without actually pulling the stream itself up. Yeah, because I got all my audios and visuals. Okay, let me get my Discord up. I'm actually surprised all this stuff works as well as it does. Let me see. Add friend. Username. I sent you a request, man. Hey, man. Okay. Okay, yep. There's that. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to this. I'll fiddle with it more later. It's not that big of a deal. Oh. You guys ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Come on. Hurry up. I got stuff to do, man. I'm gonna open like 5 packs just to have something to sell tomorrow. Alright. Alright. right. Ooh, two something. That's not bad for right now. $3. That's not bad for now. Anything over $1 is a win at this point in the game. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move some stuff. Alright. Hoping for a 10. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's always what everybody's hoping for is a 10. I've actually never had anything graded. Like, there was a local shop that was doing it for a little bit, and I wish that I would have jumped on it while they were doing it. They don't do it anymore. But I really wish I'd have jumped on it where they send that stuff off for you and everything, because I know you could just mail them off. But I'd rather have somebody, like, I trust professionally do that. Like, I have some stuff that I probably should get graded, but I just don't. Because most of my stuff, I don't get it to collect it as much as I do to play the game that's around it. Because that's, like, where my love's at for all this, is it isn't, oh, look how much this thing's worth. Mine is like, oh, that's a good card, I can't wait to play that. Because it's always been about playing the game for me, not just collecting stuff. Oh, you're talking about in the game? Oh, yeah. Yeah, in this game right here, like, yeah, I know they do graded cards now. Like, that's something that's new, that since I played, really. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, this right here is just crazy. Like, you now got scanners, tournaments, camera. Like, this used to be 4 buttons when I played. Like, 4 or 5 buttons the last time I played. Because I played, like, around, like, early access. Like, when it blew up, like, right off the bat. That's when I started, Okay, I'm not selling anything that isn't at least $1. Because, like, why? There we go. There we go. Okay, market price. I wish that they allow you to, like, adjust the rounding. I know there's mods for this, and I've used them before, and a lot of the mods are really good. But I want to do, like, a modless run. Just to see where the game's at. Oh, nice. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Was it one of the, what do they call those? Ghost cards or whatever it is? Like, I love the art on the ghost cards. Like, that's one thing this game really captured, because a lot of these simulator games are kind of just, like, slop. Like, they throw, like, just all this pre-made stuff together, and it just looks like trash, and, like, all of them play the same. But this one, they actually kind of captured the whole, like, reason to collect the cards. It's because they have to be, like, they have to catch your attention, and this game did so well on catching attention. 2 of them are not? Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think the 11K ones are, I think most of them almost have to be a ghost to be worth that much. Yeah, I've had people come in here before. Like, because I was still playing when they first released the trading option. Or whatever you want to call it. Like, what is that? Yeah, card trade option. And, man, they'd come in here, like, on your second day with an $11,000 card, and I'm like, what? I can't afford that. I'd have to sell this whole business. Like, I think they need to work on that, too. Like, base that kind of stuff on the day. Alright, we can round that up to 3. We can round that up to 2. Oh, nice. Bought a lot. Yeah, like, I think they need to figure out, like, whatever your budget is, like, how much over your max money that you've had before. Like, they shouldn't just be in here asking that much for stuff first, second day. It's crazy. Okay, 87, 50. Dude, you big spender. And then we have this schmuck. But you know what? I'll take it. Any sale's a sale, brother. Boy in here looking like Stan from Slim Shady here. Yeah, I'd very much like to find the option that lets me see like how many viewers I have and stuff like that. That would be so much more helpful. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I'm over here in Tennessee, like out in the middle of nowhere. I don't think there is a part of Tennessee that is somewhere, except maybe like Nashville or, yeah, Nashville's about the only place in Tennessee that's somewhere. And it's basically California with cowboy boots. But yeah, I'm a long way away from that, though. Like, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, really? Where out in Tennessee are you from? Yeah, we be out here in the sticks, man. Okay, round that, thank you. Oh, yeah. Springfield. I'm not familiar with Springfield. Yeah. Like, I don't think I have an accent. Like, I always don't think that. Then I hear myself being recorded, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there it is. There's the hillbilly. Oh, okay, Nashville. Okay, yeah. I gotta start getting, like, spray for these people. It's just nasty. Okay, I gotta buy probably 2 more boxes of those. Actually, no, before I do that. What's that cost? 150? Anything for my customers. Excuse me. Got hiccups. Yeah, like I never think we have the accent. Like, I'm just like, oh, I don't, because people around here say I don't have an accent. Like, people you run into are working like, man, you really don't have an accent. Where are you from? And I'm like, well, I'm from here. I've lived here my whole life. And they're like, oh, really? You don't sound like you have an accent. And then, but you get people from out of here, and they're like, yeah, you sound like you drink gravy. You in here like, you know, you were born with a banjo in your hand kind of thing. And I understand it. Like, I get it when I hear myself. I'm like, yeah. Okay, we're going to buy a metal basket. I don't have enough money. When I get enough money, I'm buying a metal basket. We're going to do the metal racks for all my, let's say, sprays and stuff. Oh, I didn't even set the price on anything. Oops. All right, well, that's still there anyway. I'll charge $1 more. And that's just because I hose people down now. I mean, honestly, like, card shops that actually keep people from stinking, I'll pay more money. Because you have a lot of them that say they do. Like, oh yeah, we don't allow that. We've got signs up that say you need to be hygienic. And then they'll let the stinkiest people who've ever lived just come in there and sit down all day. Oh yeah. If I get mad, yeah, listen here, like that kind of stuff. Oh god, yeah. Like, it gets thick when you get mad. Or if you get real drunk, yeah, it's that kind of stuff. It just comes out. Like, it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. Like, when I was younger, I was like, oh, I hate this. I wish this wasn't part of, you know, who I am kind of thing. But now I'm just like, well, there's no getting rid of it, so might as well. You know, might as well embrace it, because it's going to be here the rest of your life, so. Oh, yeah, certain country songs, yeah. Yeah, you'll definitely get it. I mean, it is unique. Like, because Tennessee is like one of those things where it's like we're not traditionally South. So it's very, you know, it's very unique to the location. Oh yeah, some girls are into it. But most of the time it's not the ones around here. Ooh, 20 bucks. Yeah. That's a good hit. A Wormgle. I was going to say Wurmple because that's basically what it looks like. Like, I think that, like, some of these names, like, I think that Sunflork, like, I get some of them, but some of them I think they just kind of put into a word jumble. I would say AI, but I think this game started out before the AI big hit thing started happening. I don't know, I just feel like AI would probably have done a better job on the naming. Yeah, the girls around here don't like that, but if you get somebody with like a British accent around here, oh man, they lose their mind. Even though, like, the British people are just basically just European rednecks, like. But that accent, man, they love it. I worked with a guy that was from Wales. And they, man, I'm telling you right now, they like the accent. Which I get it, but it's annoying sometimes when you're trying to work with somebody and they can't, like, understand anything that he's saying at all. Because it's a bunch of rednecks, and then you got this one guy from Wales, and he's just in there just trying his best, and they can't understand a word he's saying. Good lord, dude, I've got a box back here, I'll just give you the whole box. Holy crap, man, you're like, I get it, now, I like that you're doing this, but man, you're like, eating me up. Now, I know you got money. I can tell by looking at you, you got money. Girl out here in them JC Penney drip. Well, tonight I'm gonna have to open up just a bunch of packs after the stock closes, because these people are eating me up on these sales. Yeah, just here, take the whole damn box with it. Like, Jesus, you need my distributor's number? I'll just give you his damn number. Like, I'll charge him a finder's fee. I'm out near Chattanooga. If you know where that's at. If you don't know where that's at, it's near Knoxville. Not 20. I just wanted you to do $21, man. Come on. Why do we gotta be, like, complicated about it? Market price, round, thank you. Market price, round. Market price, round. Okay. Now y'all have got something to buy. There you go. Just instantly buy it the second I put it down. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, that'll work. All right. Yeah, that's like, people don't understand who don't live in like this, like who live in America or whatever. Like, man, these states, they're whole countries. Like, if you're over in Europe, you can hit 3 countries in a 2-hour drive. Around here, you could drive 24 hours and still be in Texas. And you never stop going one way. You're still in Texas. California is the same way. It's like, it's absurd. And then Alaska, like, people don't understand how big Alaska is either, because they look at the map and they go, oh, it ain't that big. It's like, no, If you actually look at the square mileage of Alaska, it is its own country. It's so damn big. Yeah, Alaska's big. Like, people don't even, like, have a scope for how big Alaska is. Because it just looks like it's the size of Georgia on the map. Like, you're like, oh, it ain't that. No, it's absurdly big. Yeah, I think the only thing bigger is Texas. I mean, a lot of it's undeveloped, though, because it's, like, all snowland, and that you can't get out there because it drops to, like, negative friggin' 20. Because, like, it's right almost as far north as you can go. Because you can see Russia, like, from the edge of Alaska. Like, it's not that far. And then on top of that, you can see the Northern Lights, too. So you're basically up near Antarctica. Like, you're right there. Because they have glaciers and stuff and everything up there. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's so bad. Like, I think if you're in some parts of Alaska, like, you only get, like, daylight, like, 3 months out of the year. Like, actual full days of daylight. Like, the rest of it, so you only get, like, 3 hours of daylight a day. Like, it's crazy. It's really cool, but it's crazy. To think that. They're like, yeah, I went to bed, and it's still dark. Got up, still dark. And then the other half of the year, it's like, yep, sun never went down, man. Like, I went home, went to bed after my 12-hour shift. Sun was up. Went to sleep, got up, sun was still up. Like, that's really got to mess with you. Yeah, we're going to buy 3 boxes. To restock everything with. I guess I need to get more items, and maybe they'll stop buying so much. That's what I'll do. I'll buy a new item and put it on the top shelf. And take everything else off the top shelf. I think I can unlock a second pack now. I don't know if I've got the money to, though. That is one thing I don't like about this game. I'm like, yeah, it's realistic. Like, I get the realism of it, but I do not like the licensing fees. Yeah, $300. That's like all of my money right there just for that. Or I could buy boxes, I guess, and just go straight for the $200 and never buy the... I might do that, actually, and never buy the small box. We'll go ahead and do 2 of those. Alright. Yeah, 3 a.m. and it's just like, oh yeah, it's sunny. It's like, man, crime's got to be like non-existent out there. Yeah, I was thinking that earlier. I was like, it's kind of just a waste of money. But I was talking earlier, I was like, yeah, it's just a convenience thing. And I'm a sucker for something convenient. Like, I'll pay the $50 for that box, or license fee, just so I don't have to get a couple of extra boxes. Now, these suckers right here is where all your money's at. Because the return on these is good. What I used to do is I did market price and then round like that. Which I guess it's a game, so I'm not really a scalper, I guess. I guess the difference between scalpers and retail is, well, one, scalpers buy from retail and retailers buy from distributors. But I'm trying to figure out, like, what price-wise. Is it because one has to sell at retail? Like, because retail, like Walmart, Target, all that, they all sell for a set price. And then here you are, like a lot of card shops and stuff now, you go up there and they'll be trying to sell the damn things for double market value just because they're harder to get a hold of. And I get it. It's like, you're trying to make your money. But at the same time, it's like that kind of ruins the spirit of it. Like, you're supposed to be the store. And the store is supposed to, like, be trying to like help people get the stuff, not like kind of gatekeep it behind a paywall. Yeah, the bulk box maker, yeah. Yeah, the little workstation table, yeah, I've done those. Like, that was in the game last time I played. Okay, let's see what I can get here. An old pygmy here. Like, I can't wait. Like, I love playing card games. Like, I was playing that, the Vampire Survivors card games, Vampire Crawlers earlier. Man, that thing is awesome. Like, because Vampire Survivors in its own, the whole universe, the whole play style, how cheap it is. It was made by like one guy. It's awesome. Love it. And then they came up with that Crawler, which is basically the same game, but with cards. Like, that's amazing. I love card games and stuff like that, strategy things and puzzles. And so that, man, I've been putting some hours into that game already. Like, I bought it 2 days ago, and I've already, like, put a butt ton of hours into it. All right. If you sell at regular price, then people come back. More customers. Okay. Oh, they actually made it where they're like, act like humans? Heck yeah, look at that. Full art. I cannot wait for this game to come out with the actual playable version of the cards. Oh man, I'm done. Like you will not be able to find me for probably like a year. Because I'll be sitting right here playing this game forever. Because when I was younger, I used to play everything. Like, I played Yu-Gi-Oh!, I played Pokemon, Magic. I collected Digimon. I never found anybody who actually else in this area that played Digimon. Let's see. What else did I play back then? There was a Wild West card game that I played for a little while. That came out in the 2000s. That was fun. I played, what was that other one called? Duel Monsters? Or Duel Masters, I'm sorry. It was like called Duel Masters. And it was like a mix of Magic and like Digimon. It was weird. It had a TV show that was out for like I think 1 season. I don't think it made it anywhere, but I thought it was going to be like the next Pokemon, so I was like, oh, this is fun, and this is better. You know, because it's not as like, it had better different rules and stuff. And it was really cool. I liked it, but it did not go anywhere. Yeah, that's what I normally do too, is the market price. Quick question: what is the 10? The cheer 10? What is that? Like, because I have no idea what that means. Or is it just an emote? Oh, it's money. Oh, okay. Oh, so like I said, very new here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you, though. I really appreciate it. You ain't got to do that, but I really appreciate that. I'm not expecting that at all. Thank you. I'm just in here, like I said, it's my second day. Yeah, still, though, it's 90 cents. It's still 90 cents. So I really appreciate it. I didn't, like... This kind of stuff's, like I said, I started this last night. On a random Wednesday, I was at Walmart and was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything right now anyway. Why not just buy a cheap mic and a camera and just fumble my way through this to see what it's like? Oh no, it's fine. Like, dude, like I said, you ain't got to spend. I'm not here to looking to make, like, this is just a hobby at this point. Like, I'm more happy that somebody's watching and has somebody to talk to help engage with, so I can make this stuff kind of more, less boring, more entertaining. Because I really do enjoy this. Okay. Because I'm old, like you could tell. I'm like uncle age. Like, so a lot of this stuff is like, I was after my time. Like, I'm getting into it and I'm figuring it out because I try not to get behind on technology, but sometimes you can't really help it. You know, it's just like, as you age, you're going to, you know, it's just inevitable. Like that creep, that technology creep catches everybody. Like, cause I remember when it caught my dad, like, cause we had a computer in our house when I was growing up. Like, we got one when I was in high school. And so he learned how to do everything on it. Like, he knew how to put virus software on it. He knew how to, like, repair it. He knew how to do everything. Like, he was doing good. And then not even 10 years later, like, I'm having to explain to this man how to open a damn document. Like, how to, like, copy and paste. And I'm sitting there going, what happened? Like, you knew how to do all this. You taught yourself how to do all of it. Nobody taught you. You literally just, like, fumbled your way through it, watched YouTube videos. Back when YouTube had literally almost nothing on it. Most of the stuff he was doing when he in YouTube, he was just looking at old, just this forums and cheats and chat rooms and stuff. Yeah, I'm with the young kids. Yeah, I'm hip. I'm definitely 27. No cap on God, for real. Yeah, I'm definitely not unk age here. But yeah, I really do appreciate you doing that though, man. That means a lot. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, oh, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do if no one's here to talk to. Like, what am I going to do to sit here and talk to, like, nothingness? But now that I have people to engage with, dude, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, like, my dad's real bad. My dad and my mom both are so bad now. Yeah, that's basically what you're doing anyway. It's just if you have somebody to engage with, though, man, it helps a lot. Because it gives you a point of, like, focus, or a point of just something where you're not just rambling into the night. Like, it's very helpful. Getting some good hits, though. Like, for the first set, like, I'm doing fairly well for hits. And I like this game, too, because it actually was unique characters. Like, I'm glad people have finally decided that they're going to start challenging Nintendo. Because that's been my biggest problem with Nintendo. Is the fact that nobody challenges them. And so you end up with this, like this system where Nintendo just puts out trash and slop. When do I plan on ending? I don't know. Probably around, like, 1 o'clock, 12 something, 1 o'clock. It would be like, because I just jump on here at random times where I have no schedule. I'm just, if I'm on, kind of thing. Because right now I'm just doing this whenever I have some free time. I gotta start looking here and stop looking at the chat. I have got to put my camera over the chat. Anyway. So yeah, I'm just, like, I'm just on and off here, just like, I streamed earlier today for a couple hours. Like, I'm just on here when I have some free time, then I'll stop and do, like, you know, things I gotta do as an adult. It is 10:48 here. Yeah, we should be in the same... Oh, you're okay. You're a different time zone. I keep forgetting that parts of Tennessee are different time zones. That's right. I think we're in 2 time zones in Tennessee, I think. I don't think it gets a 3. I don't think there's 3. I know when you should get toward Alabama, it does. Remember going to a museum out there one time, and it been, like, so confusing that they had their own... They had a different time zone out there. Okay, we're going to pick up all this low-end junk. And we're going to try to make some money tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm just going to do. Screw it. It just seems simpler. Like, I was thinking about doing a whole bit thing and everything, but no, it's just... This is just so much simpler. Right ahead. Yeah, like, it just depends, because most of the time when I'm getting off, it's normally because my wife's, like, wanting to go to bed and stuff. So I wouldn't really be able to talk afterwards. I'd have to, like, hit you up probably tomorrow or something. But then again, I could probably just... Like, I appreciate all your help. I might just YouTube some stuff. Just to figure out where it's at, or just... I might just fumble with all the settings until I figure it out myself, because that's how I've done all this so far, is just... It's just, seriously, I've just been fiddling with it. Like, the hardest part so far was finding how I was trying to figure out how to do multiple things at once, like Like, how do you get the camera in the corner? That was one of the things I was trying to figure out forever. But yeah, now I've got it, because I've got different scenes set up. I've got my sources set up. Ooh, nice pack. There we go. I wish they'd put an achievement in this game to where if you got a really bad pack, like if you could get a pack that's worth less than, like, say, $2, it'd call it tough luck or something. Because that's something I was doing when I was playing this game before. I was trying to see how bad of a pack I could get. And I think the worst pack I got was like 77 cents for total value. Like, I didn't even break $1. And so it was really... Yeah, some of the luck in this game is really rough sometimes. Okay, that should be enough cards for me now. Let's go ahead and start the next day. Okay. Yeah, I really do appreciate you coming in here, though, man. Like... Because I'm trying to figure out what games to play and stuff on stream, because I don't know what's good stream game and what's bad game, you know. Like, I'm trying to play Undertale for the first time, which is a game I've never played. Like, my nephew's played it, he raves about it, he's like, oh, it's awesome. And so, I was like, oh, well, then I need to try it, and I've seen people talk about it stuff, and how it has, like, different endings, and it's like, it depends on, like, some of your actions have consequences, and it's got that, like, nostalgic, like, vibe to it, and I'm liking it. Nice to meet you too, man. Yeah, that's just what I'm trying to tell myself too. It's like, it's just be entertaining and enjoy what you're doing. Because if I'm not enjoying the game, then it's not going to be a good stream anyway. So, like, don't focus too much on, like, what game you're playing. Just focus on enjoying yourself when you're playing, I think. And then later on, like, I'm not going to do just gaming. Like, I'm probably just going to do just probably about everything. Because I have ADHD, so everything interests me. Like, I did yesterday, the first thing I did yesterday was I was playing Magic the Gathering Arena. And then once I got done, I opened up some stuff I bought from Walmart. It was a couple of, like, mystery packs and stuff. And so it was pretty cool. And I enjoyed myself there. I had a couple people come in, look at some of the cards and stuff. I even got the Italian pack, which I thought was really cool, by the way, because I like around here it's hard to get, like, foreign stuff unless you order offline. But my Walmart apparently carries these just random. You get two regular, like, vintage packs. One of them's normally a trash pack, and the other one's a good pack. And then you'll get a promo, and then you'll get a different language pack, like in Spanish or Japanese or something like that. And I think they're pretty cool. Because if you already know what the card does, like if it's a giant growth or something like that, it's nice to have it in a different language, because it's kind of like a flex, because full arts are easy to find, holographics are easy to find, but different languages, now that's a little harder to find. So I feel like that's more of a flex. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself so far doing this. Like, I thought this would be probably a lot harder to, like, just on the moment talk and just try to be, like, entertaining and do whatever, but it's actually not. I don't know if I'm entertaining or not. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I'm entertaining, but I'm not at least bored. Like, so I'm enjoying myself and what I'm doing, so that's fun. Yeah, they do cards differently, too, in different languages. So, like, a lot of the art's different sometimes, the way they frame them are differently. So, yeah, okay. Now, I need to pay my bills, actually. How are they at? $100.56? Okay, okay, that's not bad. The bills don't really start getting high in this game until you start hiring people. That's when they start getting absurd. Like, once you start doing that, man, oh, God, like I hired somebody too early on my first playthrough, and it about got me in some trouble. Because I was just bleeding money. Oh, yeah, I know. I just like to pay them early, because if I don't, then it gets way out of hand. Like, I'd rather just pay them every couple of days. That way they're low and it doesn't feel like it hits you that hard. Because if you pay on day 6 or 7, man, it eats up your entire day's worth of money. And so that whole day is basically a wash. Like real life, I don't pay all my bills at one time. My bank account would scream at me. Like, I finally got to where I was getting paid like twice a month. And so I would just, like, on the 1st of the month, I'd pay half my bills, and on the 15th, I'd pay the other half. That way, it wouldn't, like, feel like I'm just busted broke at the very beginning of the month. Yeah, boy. $8. Okay. Come on now, lock in. There we go. Game was being weird there for a second. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I really did enjoy this game. This game is awesome. The mods for this game are amazing as well. Like, I don't know how modders do what they do so fast. Like, a game can be announced today, and they already have mods out for the game today. Like, nobody even knew the game was even a thing until like 10 minutes ago, and suddenly there's mods. Like, I really don't know how they do it. Is the volume of everything good, by the way? I mean, it's, you know, that way I get some feedback from somebody who's actually watching. Like, is the volume good, and the, like, is the mic being too sensitive or anything? Any, like, tips or notes or anything? Alright, I can buy my shelf now. Alright. Ah, sweet. Well, then I'm not doing horrible, then. If everything's not falling apart already. Okay, we're going to put these on the shelf now. Well, all on but like 2. I'll put 2 on the back. These right here are also a good seller too, by the way. Like, anything you can clear at least at the beginning of the game a couple of dollars on, like, for into each individual one, is a good item. Alright. Not had any stinky customers yet. Decorations. Man, that is pricey. Oh, sweet. You get posters? Now, I like that. I like that you can add... Oh, you can get individual cards. That is really cool. That looks like fan art. I like that. That's really cool. That is fan art. I remember there was a contest, I think. I remember seeing on the Steam page about this. Where they did, they had art competitions, and whoever, like, won the competition, they'd put it in the game. That's actually for, oh, exits, Lance. Man, they've added a lot of stuff. Oh, sorry. I'm over here browsing Amazon. My bad. What else they got? Like, the reviews are the same. Okay. Scanner. $12,000. Good lord. Okay, I need... I'm a long way from that one. Oh, where this just... Okay, it's just a camera thing. Okay, how do I get out of here? Man, let's see here. That's the same, that's the same. Okay, all the rest of it seems to be the same. Did they sell the same people? Or did they add anybody? He's new. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got anything good? Okay, I still got a couple that'll sell for at least like $3. Because I ain't selling a $1 card, like... That's like a waste of time. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to check that. Okay. I keep forgetting the process change every day. That's something I wish they made easier to adjust. I wish there was just like a adjust for inflation button or something. Or have they updated it where you can have somebody change prices? Because I know they had it where you could stock shelves. Because that would be a good thing for them to do, is have somebody who could adjust these prices so you don't have to. Or somebody who could spray people. Oh, they do? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's perfect. That makes sense. That they really should be doing that. Like I said, I love convenience. The quality of life stuff like that is awesome. You're really gonna spend 35 bucks on a single card? Go for it, brother. Oh, you got my pretty one. Thank you for buying that. You stinky, stinky fool. Why are you... Gotta spray your cards down too, because I know they're gonna stink too. Pack machine. Hold up. That'd be under here. Oh, you can get... Okay, box storage. Okay. The wall mounts. That's cool. Projectors. Alright, alright. Bulk donation box. Like you just give away cards. And then a pack opening machine. So, tell me I can just dump cards in there and open them for me? Card storage. Oh wait, you can get them to put the cards on here too now? Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. Oh, that's really good. I like that. That is actually really cool. Oh, they got different design tables finally. That was something else I really wanted them to do. Good God. That, corner shelves, finally. But that does not look good. I really wish they'd have done it on like an ink. That doesn't look good. I don't like how they design that. Tetra on shelf. Oh my God. That thing's got to be huge. Oh, sorry guys. I'm over here dreaming I might be able to afford this stuff one day, okay? Like, bear with me. All this stuff is ridiculously expensive. So it's going to take... Things like, fuck. It's going to take me months to... But afford all that. Okay, so I definitely need more spray. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I did read somewhere that they've made it where if you put sprays in your store, people are less likely to be stinky, or they wanted people to... Or they wanted them to. I can't remember if they did it or if they wanted them to. Oh, cool. Alright. Like, I definitely need that. Ugh. I need to get I need to get more stuff to sell. I think I need to start with accessories. They're cheaper, right? Okay, we'll add a pack of those. God! $365, guys. Come on, I need like a couple more dollars. I can't believe that costs so much. Good lord. What the heck are you shaking your head about? I'm sorry, was you looking for some cologne? And I didn't have enough or something? Because I know the second I put this on the shelf, one of you stinky people are going to come in here. I know it. I can feel it. I know it. Alright, I have enough money now. That shipping gets me every time. I always forget. Okay, let me put that there. Alright. So we got DOS now. Which I don't know if they really need DOS for this game or not, but we're giving them DOS. we're just gonna put you there. Hang on, wait, what? Market price is 2. Yeah, I'm not giving it to you for cheaper. Alright. Yeah, I know there's a spray machine. I remember them having that. Does it actually work better now? Because it used to, you have to have like 2 or 3 of them for it to really work. Because I remember you'd even buy the big one and you'd have to buy 2 of them. Fluctuate. I don't think that's how you spell it, but I'm fine. I understood what you're saying. Okay, so they did fix it finally, because that was kind of bugged, because I think they meant for it to, like, you know, actually work. So if that's the case, I'll probably just spray people myself until I get the, until I get the big one then. Because I'm not about to have to buy 2 of them for it to work properly, because that defeats the whole purpose if I can't buy 2 at one time. Oh, I assumed there'd be some of these gone. They might have fixed that, where, because used to people that, like, the customers would buy the crap out of them things. And so maybe they actually fixed it where it's not as, like, exploitable. I don't know. Here, we'll charge 23 for them. That's one thing I wish game companies wouldn't do, is like, oh, there's an exploit in a single player game. We're gonna have to patch that. It's like, no, just if people enjoy doing that in your game, just let them. It's a single player game. It's like Zelda. Man, they got so mad, and like Nintendo got so mad that people could duplicate items. And I never understood that. It's like, it's your game. If they're having fun duplicating items, let them. Like, it's a single player game. And I get it in like multiplayer games, like you have to maintain some kind of balance there to keep it fair and fun. But in a single player game, there's no need to patch out an exploit. Now, if it's causing problems where it's like erasing people's data or something, or like soft locking people out or something, if it's actually like negative, fine. But if it's just fun, like, why are you trying to like gatekeep how people play your game? Like, let people play your game. They want to play it the way they want to play it. So I feel like some companies just get a little pretentious about their game and think that people have to play it the way they envisioned it. And if you play it any other way, they get mad about it. Like, I have no evidence to support this claim, but I think Hideo Kojima probably is that way. Oh, $1.50 pack. That is a rough one. Oh yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh, $57 card, heck yeah. Big hit. Big hit. Not bad, not bad. It's not great, because I like anything under $2. Oh yeah, there we go. That is the second best hit today. That is a $92. I'll probably sell that for over 100. Because I got 111 on my first pack. Like, it was like my third card. But yeah, that's real good. Because that's where I need my money right now. I need $100 cards to sell so I can make rent. And restock my shelves here. Yeah, I've got stuff on YouTube. I'm trying to get stuff on YouTube with my same channel name. But right now, because my account is so fresh, because YouTube does not like new accounts for some reason. I assume it's because of bots and stuff, but man, They make it real hard to make a YouTube account right off the bat because they have to like review every one of your videos and do all this other stuff. Oh, they have God packs now? Dude, that'd be awesome right now. Oh man, that's a new record for me. 69 cents. Nice. That's the lowest valued pack I think I've ever seen. That is real life right there. That's some real life shit right there. Like seriously, that's the lowest pack I think I've ever seen in this game. Oh, nice. But yeah, I'm trying to get like YouTube videos up of like the streams and stuff, but I'm not doing like, I thought about just unediting them, just not unedited, just straight out the bat, but I don't know, I feel like that's boring, and I don't want people to have to skip through some of the stuff of me fuddling and fiddling with the stupid camera, or fiddling with, you know, OBS, or trying to figure this out. Like later on I might, but right now I'm cutting it. Full art Misty Favors. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, there's like, that's the thing about cards too, that's kind of like a lot of people on the outside don't really understand, or people new to the hobby don't understand. Just because you've got the card that everybody wants doesn't mean that it's it doesn't mean that it's worth that much. Like you could get a Charizard and they're like, oh, these are selling for this. It's like, no, it's only selling that much if it's graded right. It's got to be cut right. The guy at the factory had to not hate his job that day when he was loading your pack. Okay, let me see if I can. Let's copy that. See if I can. Okay, let me see what I can do. Let's see if I can do this right. Let's see what it's. Misty's Favor. $300, not bad, man. Yeah, that's a good hit. That is a real good hit. Because like $300 card, man, that's nice. Yeah, that's cool, man. I unfortunately used to have 2 guys' cradles when I was about 13, maybe 15 years ago. I had them, and I sold them because I was trying to save up money to buy my wife a wedding ring, because we were trying to get married at the time we were dating. And the only thing I had of any substantial value back then was cards, because I played Magic. And I thought I like made a steal off of them selling. I sold 2 cards for $100 a piece. Because this was back in like the 2000 teens. And it was, so that was like great money for cards back then. I was like, oh yeah. I can't believe this guy paid me that much for these. Ha ha ha. And then you turn around now, and those suckers are worth like a ridiculous amount. Like, just if you want to look up how much a guy's cradle's going for right now, it is absurd. Like, we're talking thousands. And I'm just sitting here going, man, I could have, that could have been a boat, or, you know, something like that. But I'm like, well, I got married out of it, so I can't really complain too much about it. I do remind my wife about it quite frequently, but because green is my favorite color to run. And so those cards would have been worth a lot for me right now. Just as far as, like, you know, what I like to play. But I think she was worth the trade. I mean, she's a good girl. Well, it depends on how much it's damaged and if the person buying it cares. Like, a lot of times, what you consider damaged and what they consider damaged is like two totally different things. Like, there's some people that consider scratched like a light scratch on the full damaged and it should be half off. And then you get other people who are like, oh, no, that's fine. That's not damaged. But then you have other people who get stuff that's damaged. It's like, oh, this thing's been ran over. And they're like, no, it's fine. You know? Yeah. $1,700. Yeah, and then look up the full price. There's white spots on the back edge. Yeah. See, that's like not a huge deal. But I wouldn't call that damaged. But that's just... It's not mint. It's played, probably. Is what somebody'd say. Or lightly played. It just moves it down like a category. That's all. I haven't messed with Pokemon cards in a minute. Like, I've got some. Like, I've actually got one on my desk here. Like, one of the OG Tauroses. Because he's my favorite Pokemon. Like, from the Jungle set. Like, I've actually... Like, I've got Pokemon cards. Like... Actually... Do I have that folder near me, or is it somewhere else? Because we can take a break right now. Oh, this is all Evolutions. Never mind. I really liked Evolutions because it's a reprint of the original stuff. Which is right up my alley. I think it's this folder, right? Is it the Bulbasaur folder? Yes, Bulbasaur folder. Like, I've got OG stuff like, I don't know how good the camera's picking that up, but I've got a Gyarados, Chanseys, I've got a Champ. Yeah, I played Pokemon back when it first came out. Like, I was, like, that was my era. Like, I remember buying Pokemon Blue in Walmart for $20 when it first, like, was first. I seen a commercial for it, and man, I lost my mind about this game. And then after I got it, everybody at school was playing it. I went to Walmart to get the red version. They were sold out. And I was, like, heartbroken that they were sold out of red. But I was like, I guess I'll get blue. And then I'm glad I got blue later on because all my friends had red. And so we got to trade Pokemon with it because certain games only had certain Pokemon. And so I actually got to get better Pokemon. Or different Pokemon. But yeah, I've got like a lot of stuff in here. Like, I used to have an original Charizard when I got it when I was... How old was I? This was in 1999 when I got it. So I'd have been 12. I'd have been 11 or 12, depending on what time of year it was. And I'll remember this because it was like a really, really like crazy experience. Yeah, the new games aren't... I mean, some of them are okay. Like, Sword and Shield was alright. Like, but it's like, Nintendo's been phoning it in for a long time. So, if I was you, if you want to play, like, if you want to enjoy it, like, the way it's meant to be enjoyed, don't play Red and Blue. Like, emulate, but don't play Red and Blue. Red and Blue should have been a beta. I loved it for its nostalgia factor, but I've gone back and played it, and trust me, it needs a lot of updates. There's a lot of bullcrap mechanics in it. Like, so play Silver or, like, Fire Red, Leaf Green if you want to play Red and Blue, but better, it's Fire Red, Leaf Green, just emulate it. Oh, okay. You're not like turn-based combat isn't for everybody. But yeah, like, I remember like when I got my Charizard, like, I'll never forget it. Like, I have a bad memory about a lot of things, but this I'll never forget, because we went, me and my dad, one of his friends and his two sons went to go see a Tennessee game play in Knoxville. He got tickets at work from some kind of drawing or something, because we were pretty we were pretty poor when I was being raised and stuff, so we didn't have a lot of money like that. We didn't go to football games. It's not a football game we ever went to. And so we went to a Tennessee game, and it was the year after they went undefeated in '98. They were playing Memphis, Tennessee in Knoxville. And on the way back, after they won, we left, and on the way back, we came back through town, and there was this old card shop that was still open at like 9 at night. And it was like, you know, because there was other people in there playing and stuff, playing Warhammer and other things. And so we were coming home, and we're like, oh, can we stop and get some cards, please? And my dad's like, no, you know, it's late. We've been driving forever. Let's just, you know, let's go home. And then his buddy talked him into it. He's like, oh, let the kids go in there and get them a pack, man. It's cool. It's like, all right, cool. So we went in there and got a couple packs. And I remember opening that, I think it was the third pack, because I only bought 3 packs. It was the last pack, and I opened it, and that Charizard was in there, and that whole car exploded, basically. Like, me and his 2 sons just lost our minds because I got a Charizard. Like, it was probably the happiest I think I've ever been in my life whenever that happened. Like, it was insane. How, like, just the amount of, like, a raw emotion of just getting that stuff, man, it was awesome. And I'll never forget it. Like, I'll never forget that moment. Like, that car, like, my dad and his friend were just, like, covering their ears, like, what's happening back here? Like, they thought somebody died, like, and it's like, no, because it was, like, an SUV, and we were in the back of it, and he's like, they're like, what is going on back there? And we're like, dude, we just got, like, the rarest card ever, and it's awesome, and it was, like, the coolest thing ever. Like, I'll never forget it. It was just, like, it's, like, what really got me addicted to the hobby, like, was just that moment, and I was hooked for life. Like, I've got a Shadowless War Turtle and stuff like that in here. I've got like a lot of like because these are all the original 150, like all the original cards from the original set. Like, I've got the trainer cards and everything. Now, I don't have the entire set because stupid me got rid of some of them when I was growing up because I thought I outgrew it. But lucky for me, one of my friends kept his. Like, he always kept his. And then him and his wife started playing because he talked. She never played before. And so he talked her into playing, so they started playing, and then after they had kids, him and his kids play with all the original 150, by the way. It'd break your heart. Like, he's got them in sleeves, and they're beat to death. Like, these cards are, like, just wore the hell out. But he's got, like, an original Charizard and everything. Like, he's got all the, I think he's got every card. But he plays them. He doesn't just keep them and hang out. He plays with them, with his kids and stuff. But I was lucky enough for him to keep them. Went back and traded him some whiskey for some of the keep ones I wanted. Yeah, that's actually very cool. Like, something about Tennessee, like, we're really into college football. Nobody gives a crap about the Titans in Tennessee. But, man, you talk about the Volunteers, man. Everybody in Tennessee loves the Volunteers. Like, that's our thing. I don't know why, but college football is the only thing that matters around here. Like, I don't know there's not many people I know that give a crap about pro football right here. Everybody's got, like, a team they kind of root for, but it's always... Oh, yeah, that stadium's like being... It's not even like being in an airport. It's like being, it's like being in a garage with a jet taking off. Stop coming in here stinking. But it's it's ridiculously loud, man. Like, I couldn't even imagine, if it's louder now than it was, dude. The one time I went, dude, it was so deafening. Yeah, I need to go. Like, here's the worst part. Like, now I could go back. Like, I could afford tickets now and go back. You know, I got adult money and stuff. You know, because I got a job and stuff. But I just don't go. Like, I need to though. Like, I might do that this year. Actually, I might go back and catch like a cooler game, like in the fall. Because in the summer, I don't want to be elbow to elbow with people like that. But when it starts getting cooler. Yeah, it's a lot more than it used to be, man. Like, my buddy went to college there. Like, he left town, and like he went to Knoxville to go to college, and so he'd get free tickets. Like, you could go on home games. He'd get like 2 or 3 free tickets and stuff. So it's pretty cool. So he got to see a lot of games and stuff. I honestly don't know about who hosts who on Bama. Man, that's the one team I want us to beat every year. I don't care if we lose every game. If we beat Alabama, I'm fine. I'm even okay with losing to Florida. As long as we beat Alabama, I'll take all the losses. Like, all year. Just because Alabama fans are insufferable. Like, and all of them are bandwagoners too. The second their coach left, and they started sucking, man, everybody just jumped ship and jumped over to Georgia because they're like, oh, yeah, you know. It's like, yeah, why were you preaching Bama last year and now suddenly you're all for Georgia? Like, I've got relatives that live in Georgia, so we have like a thing where we talk crap the whole time. Like, they'll come over and we'll watch the game together and just talk smack the whole time. And I remember they were over one time whenever that year we got 2 touchdowns in like 2 minutes. And ended up coming back in the fourth quarter. It was like absurd, man. Like we won that game with a Hail Mary. Like, honestly, like one of my, like he literally told me, he's like, dude, he goes, I'm about to go out back and just end it right now. Cause he's like, this is the worst day of my life. I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. He's like, no, but still. He's like, it's some bullcrap though, man. Like, I don't recommend doing this, but what we were doing is, we were young at the time. We were, like, you know, and so what we were doing is, anytime the enemy team, like, scored, we would take a shot. And so, like, whichever team was losing, the person would get, like, messed up, basically. And so he was trashed by the end of that, and he was just so mad. But it was, like, hilarious, because we had lost, like, the 2 years before that in a row, and he was so insufferable about it, like, for, like, years. And to see him get his comeuppance, man, that was, like, one of, like, my favorite moments. Like, I loved it. And we had this cheap sake, because we were trying sake for the first time. Because normally we drink, like, whiskey and stuff. But we just like, oh, we ain't never tried sake. Let's try sake. And that stuff was disgusting, because we bought the cheapest stuff we could find. And, oh my God, was it horrible. And I can't believe that we even drank it like we did. But yeah, it was god-awful. Well, I mean, used to, man, like, not too long ago, we couldn't play in the second half of the game. Like, we used to be only, like, a first half game. Like, we gave up after halftime. You remember that? Like, if we wasn't winning by a lot by halftime, we'd lose. Like, it was god-awful, man. It's like, oh, we're up by 40, and somehow we let them come back. Like, that's how every game was for, like, a year or two. It was garbage. Again, it was the worst time ever to be a Tennessee, like a Tennessee fan, man. Because it was just like, oh, let me guess. They're going to come back and beat us again. Yep, and here we are. Like, how you could tell if Tennessee's doing good or not is if Vanderbilt beats us. If Vanderbilt beats us, it's a crap year for us, man. Yeah. Yep. Like, man, we've had some good players on our team. Like, we know how to recruit. Like, we know how to recruit. That is for sure. I think, and as much as I dislike the man, like, I don't know why, I just don't like Peyton Manning. I really don't. I think it's because everybody around here talks about him like he's the second coming of Christ or something. But I know he has something to do with who we recruit. Now that we've got rid of, I know it's blasphemy that I forgot his name. What was his name? He was the old coach, like the really old guy. But once we finally got rid of him, because he would, like, you had to pay to get recruited for him. Like, he was shady about it. Yeah, Samson, dude. Dude, Samson is a monster, man. Like, every game we won last year was because of him. Like, but you hand him the ball, he's getting you 7 yards. No matter what. Like, you getting 7. Now, if they're dumb enough to leave him a hole, he's getting 30. But Samson, man, he was carrying us. Like, we got good, like, our defense is good and stuff, but Samson, man, Samson really made us look like a great team. Dude, like he was unstoppable. Like, he should be getting MVP like every game. Like, I don't know why they keep getting it to the quarterback. Half the time he doesn't even do anything, but I'm glad we got one that can run a little bit, though, because that was our curse for a while, is we could not run the ball to save our lives. Like, we were a passing team only. And then now you got Samson and the quarterback. Man, we're running a lot more than we ever have. But like Samson, man, that when they hand him that ball, he does not stop. Like, he ain't afraid to take a hit. Like, a lot of runners and stuff, like, they get a little shy and they don't, like, they kind of play a little too safe. Man, he don't care. He'll get in the mud with you. He'll just take off and just full blast run into somebody. Like, he does not care. And our quarterback's pretty good about it, too. Like, he doesn't care about getting hit either. Yeah. Yeah, now that we've got 2 running backs, man, it's just... Like, because we used to never run. Like, that was not our thing ever. Like, but now we're doing a lot better with it. Like, I'm waiting on Peyton Manning just to say fuck it and just start coaching. I really am. Like, because you know he's going to coach for Tennessee when he comes. Because he's already basically a coach anyway. Like, make him a quarterback coach or something to begin with, and then after he does that for like a year or 2, then make him like full head coach. Because I know it's coming. As much as I dislike him, I could see the, you know, writing on the wall. Like, he's way too involved in Tennessee right now. Yeah, it took us a while to get a decent coach. Like, we've been shifting through coaches a little quick for my taste. A lot of times it's hard to tell if they're going to be good or not. Because they're already in there and they're already like worried about being fired like day 1. And I'm like, how can somebody ever stand a chance of like doing well if they're too afraid to make a mistake? Like, you cannot perform well in any field if you feel like you're going to be fired the first time one of your like ideas doesn't pan out right. All right. Oh, I got some money, man. I've been over here talking and stuff, and this has been flying. Okay. Okay. What are we gonna buy? All right. I might need another shelf, actually. Let's buy another one of these. Yeah, we're gonna put that one there. That looks kind of centered. I can't tell with these people in the way. Alright. Now, what am I going to buy? Do I want to buy tabletop stuff? Because I can buy the board games. I don't really understand why they did the Furry Deluxe game here. And here. Like, these right here don't, like... What? Now that I'm actually looking at them. Never mind, they're... Everything but the last 2 are furry games. Never mind. That's the first time I've ever really looked at their, like, the illustrations real closely. Like, I know I always noticed this thing, and then this, but I did not realize that this is also a furry game. But I do like selling the board games and stuff, because I like to think that the shop's a little bit more rounded than just cards. Because cards are fun. But after a while, sometimes you just want to play like something a little bit more strategical, like a tabletop. Like, because I played Warhammer. I love Warhammer. I've got Warhammer figures everywhere. That's why I got the 3D printer sitting here behind me. Is the only reason I bought that was to save myself money. And a lot of people are like, that makes no sense. But no, it's like, I bought that thing and made sure I got one that was not resin, because I didn't want to have to deal with all the like hazardous chemicals and stuff. But I got the one I knew could print miniatures well enough that I could use them and paint them, because spending like, I think I've spent like $300 for everything on this, like the machine itself, all the filler and stuff, and then I used it to print out an entire Warhammer army. And a Warhammer army by itself right now, you're looking at like, hell, just to play, you're looking at like $1,000 almost. And so I was like, okay, this has saved me a lot of money. Because the people I play with aren't, like, uppity about it. They don't care. Hell, I've seen some people who, like, before they, like, finished their army, they were using, like, just anything to represent their army. And, like, I've seen people put quarters down and stuff. Like, they bought one squad of people, but they were running 3 squads, so they'd put, like, only the first rank of each one, and then fill in the rest of it with like quarters, and then they'd pull from the back whenever they had anybody die. Yeah, the offense has been doing good. It's just, yeah, it takes a minute for us to get going now, which is like the opposite of what we've been doing. Like, it takes us a little bit to get moving, get some traction. But used to, man, it was like we would come out of the gate like hard, and then we would just wear ourselves out, and after halftime, we were useless. Oh, nice. Come on, man, get you a 10. Get you a PSA 10, man. Here's your Krabby for luck. Oh, Krabby, it's an 8. Hey, man, that's still not bad, though. Like, if you think about it. I mean, because if you think about what it was worth, like, before, if it's anything over a 5, it's at least worth a lot. Now, it's 5 or less, then, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still going to be worth more as an 8. Like, no, so you had a 5K profit off of it. But, like, a lot of the PSA stuff, I think, in real life, but in this game right here, anything graded is worth more instantly. Even if you PSA grade the thing at, like, a 3. If it's in a slab, it's worth more money than just a random card. Because, one, you still can't prove that the card is real unless you get it graded a lot of times. Because it could be a fake. Yeah, I need to get some more cards, because... Ugh. I don't want anything that's less than, like, $3. Starting to get greedy. Because I want it to be worth more than $3. That way it isn't a waste of my time, since my time is so precious. And y'all cleaning me out today. It's a good day today. Hey, $1,200. Plus the other 1,000 I had earlier. Yeah, I'm definitely got to like restock everything though. So all of my money's about to be gone. Okay, we're just gonna start stocking fewer of these. Okay. There we are. Okay, I still got DOS, still got sleeves. We're good on spray. I'm gonna grab a box of these and a box of regular stuff just so I can open. Okay, now how much is it? $300 for the new packs? Well, I'm gonna pay $500 and just get the 64s. I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm not gonna buy the $300 ones because I might when I start getting way down here, but it's just you get so much new stuff so quick. It costs too much to be trying to buy everything at once. Matt. There goes all my money. How much are my bills right now? Oh, my bills ain't nothing. I paid them yesterday. Sweet. Okay. I ain't worried about bills then. What about renovations? Do I need to make a bigger shop yet? No, we're still good for space. I might get another play table though tomorrow. Let me see here. Yeah, $200 for that. Can I edit this yet? Yes, I can. Okay. Fee. We're going to charge an extra $1 per hour. Alright. Can I? Is it level 10 you get to buy your first guy? Okay. Alright. Buy your first guy. Pay for your first employee. Your bills are $5K. Yeah. And it gets absurd because the bigger your shop is, the more your lot bill or your utilities and stuff is on this thing. Which it is interesting they kept it that way so that because it makes bills not irrelevant at a certain point. Because your electricity goes up based on the size of your place, and the rent goes up also based on the size of your place. And then your employee one goes up based on how many employees you have. So they done scaling in this game fairly well. As much as I like cards and stuff, I don't think I could ever open a card shop of my own. Like I know I have the know-how and the I could probably make it work. But I know myself enough to know that that'd be a bad idea. Because I can't deal with like the stinky things and all that, and I'd be kind of probably a little more rude than I need to be, or that I should be. And then on top of that, just I would be dipping into my own supply way too much. Like, I would go bankrupt from just buying myself stuff that I think's cool. You'd use AI for what? Oh, card process. Oh, yeah, that ain't what I'm worried about. Yeah, you could set up programs to do all that for you, to automatically set up your pricing. And then you could also do, they have these auto-sorting card machines you could buy. And have it set it up different piles and stuff. And you could set up like a whole system to where you could separate everything by set, color, mana cost, whatever price. And just have it sort everything for you. Because they have the software for that and everything. I don't know how much the software is. But they do have software for that and everything. So you could do that, set it up, automate the hell out of it. But the problem is the public, man. Like, I like people. I do. I love talking to people. I relate to just about anybody on some level or another. Like, I love, dealing with people on an individual level. But now, if you start talking to me about the public, man, oh, screw the public. The public sucks. Like, they suck so bad. Like, if you've ever worked for, retail or anything like that, God, they suck, man. So, I would never want to do that. Not as a main source of income. Oh, no. No. I mean, I loathe myself quite a bit sometimes, but I don't hate myself that much. Because I know for sure that, because I've been to enough card shops, and stuff, and been there. I used to almost live at one point. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, man. There was a local card shop that I basically helped run because I'd be there all the time anyway, because I liked the games and stuff, hated being at home. So I'd go up there and I'd play cards and stuff. That's why I played every game, because I'd just be like, oh, hey, what game are y'all playing? And they're like, oh, we're playing this. And so it was just like a clubhouse thing. I'd just play whatever. And I made every game. I was great. I played tournaments. I enjoyed everything about it. So I know the ins and outs of card shops and Warhammer and all that. And having to deal with distributors and all that, and having to make sure you get because there's tier lists that you get based on how many sales you get. I swear to God, retail is a pyramid scheme. People don't realize it, but retail is a pyramid scheme. In order to get your Warhammer stuff at a low enough price, you have to sell so many units. Same thing with Magic and other things too. So it's a pyramid scheme. You have to sell so many units in order to get the stuff cheaper. And then you can also sell to other people. Now that you have a cheaper sale, you can sell it to other people at a higher price. And so it's a pyramid scheme with extra steps. Nice full art. It's very nice. But yeah, so I know how to do all that stuff. It's just I just don't want to have to deal with the public and stuff when it comes to the stinky people coming in. It's dude, how can you leave the house like that? I get that hygiene isn't a priority. Okay, fine. But there should be a bare minimum in your life of hygiene. Just for the sake of health. Because if you're not, hygienic, then you're going to get sick more often because of, just the amount of, just nastiness that's on you. Bacteria and whatnot. So that's something I just don't understand about people, like how they can walk around like that. And then go in public and like that. And then having to argue with somebody. Like, I remember when I was selling stuff on eBay. Oh, man. Like, most people, awesome customers. They'd buy your stuff. Everything be great. You never had to talk to them. Best customer I ever had is one I never to speak to. They were awesome. They'd just buy your stuff. You ship it. They'd leave you a review. Done. Never had a single interaction with them. And then every once in a while, you'd get one of these just jackasses who'd come in and complain that a card wasn't in perfect condition. And you're like, I didn't say it was in perfect condition. If you look at the listing, there's pictures of it that you could clearly see any and all damages and scuffs and everything that's on this card. You could see it on it. And here's another thing too, it could be damaged in shipping, even though I package my stuff really well. Like I use like the bubble wrapped envelope things and all that, and paid for the safer shipping and all that. And this guy argued with me over this card. It was like a $10 card is the worst part. It was like one of the cheapest cards I sold because I had like a limit because I wasn't going to sell just bulk or anything. Like I think $10 is like the lowest I would sell a card for back then. And this guy was arguing with me over like the grading of a $10 card. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? And I was like, just send it back, I'll give you a refund. He goes, no, I still want it. And I'm like, then why are you complaining? Like, what do you want? You think I was going to give you a full refund because you don't like the card? No. Or because you're making something up about the card? Another good hit. Hot dang, I'm doing good so far. And I haven't even cracked into my second gen box yet. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, why are you arguing with me over a $10 card? Like, are you want me to just give it to you for free? Because I'm not. Like, just send it back to me and I'll refund all the money. I'll even pay for shipping back. And he's like, no, it's fine. Can I just get some off of it? I was like, dude, I'll give you $1 off. And I was said it as a smartass. I wasn't even like being serious. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll take $1 off then. And I was like, that's all you were doing is just hustling me? Dang. Can you resend stuff in here? Like, can you regrade stuff in this game? Because that would be funny if the actual grading isn't real. Like, if it's just random like it is in real life. That would be kind of real funny. Because I know people who've done that. Like, they've had a bad PSA. They crack it, send it into a different rater, and get a better score. I've heard people doing it, sending it into the same and getting a better score. And it's just like, it shows that the system isn't real. Like, the whole grading system really means nothing if you can send something in and get a different grading on it. Like, here's something I don't get. Here's something I don't get either about like the grading system. How do you grade something that is the only card in existence, like a 9? Like the One Ring that was the only one of it in existence, and there's like no other one of them in existence. There's no other thing to like grade it against or anything else, but it's still a 9. It's the only one in existence. Like, I never understood that, because like they got it graded. Like, Post Malone got it graded, and it's a 9. Like, it's the only one that was ever made. And like, you knew this when you were grading it. Like, you were just trying to be a jackass, I think. Ooh, $18 card, yes. Man, I'm having some good hits here. My little crabby boy right there. Like, when it comes to, like, Pokemon and stuff, I have a few favorites. And a lot of them mirror the ones I like in this game, too. Like, because my favorite Pokemon are all from, well, most are from Gen 1. And that's just because, well, Gen 1 has, like, a special place for me, you know, from just nostalgia. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're going to use AI for something, grading seems like the perfect thing to use AI for. Because then it is no longer subjective. Like, why won't you use AI to grade things? Because that makes so much more sense, because it's like, it isn't somebody having a bad day, and they're like, I'm going to grade this worse, because honest to God, like, it depends on whether the person's 8 or not yet, whether or not you get a good grading sometimes, which is dumb. They've actually done studies on this. Like, they studied people who had to go to court, if you were in front of the judge before lunch, you got harsher sentencings for the same crimes than you did if you were in front of the judge after lunch. Like, they've done studies on this. It's like, yeah, like, human bias is, like, such a thing. And it doesn't even have anything to do with, like, oh, I hate this guy. It's like, oh, he was hungry. Like, a judge being hungry is the difference between you spending a year in jail or 8 years in jail. That's some bullcrap, you know? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I think that would be better suited for machines. Like, if we're going to use AI for something, let's stop trying to let it replace, like, art and stuff and music. That's the things that we were supposed to all be doing once the technology revolution happened. We were all supposed to not be laboring anymore, and we could all do artist things. Ain't that the utopian view, is everybody's an artist or a poet? And, like, the whole thing, but that's the first jobs we're going after. Like, when I was growing up, they told me that, like, blue-collar jobs would be gone by this time. Like, oh, yeah, like, everything's gonna be a robot, man. You're not... Ooh, heck yeah! Everything's gonna be a robot, man. You're not gonna be able to get a job. Like, nobody's gonna pay you anything to work in, you know, in manufacturing or, fabricating or welding or anything. They're gonna have robots to do all that. And now it's like, no, it's the opposite. If you have a entry-level or a 4-year degree, you're being replaced by AI left or not with a 4-year degree. But if you're a like a tradesperson, your job is secure, and every company's bidding on you, so you have like your choice of where you want to work, how much money you want to make. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, flying cars, they said. Yeah. Those are my favorite cartoons, by the way, when I was a kid, was like the House of Tomorrow or the Car of Tomorrow. I think they were Tex Avery's cartoons. They were like the coolest thing ever. But yeah, what'd we get? Depression. That's what we got. Ah, muffler. Muffler. A French muffin. $119. Best hit yet. Oh, yeah. Like, in the game, that's a good effect if this was actually a real card game. Like, you get to heal. That's not mine. But yeah, you get to heal every time you use the ability. That's really good. Yeah, like the future, like, because I think I'm technically a millennial, even though I'm more of an older generation person just because I was raised poor. I didn't get to experience a lot of things as the millennials. And in the South, we're always behind 10 years. But yeah, like they promised us like a far better future. Go to college, you know, you won't have to, you know, you won't have to work long hours or nothing if you go to college. Go into IT, man. IT, you'll make so much money in IT. People need people in IT. Man, this is a good box, man. I'm hitting some bangers in this. I've had one card pay for the whole box so far, so great box. But yeah, it's like, we were promised all this stuff. It's like, oh, go to college. And now we have people with so much debt and no job that's worth anything. It's like you're working at jobs that you get paid more to work at Target. Stocking shelves. Like, I work with a guy, like, in a daily, I was a welder, like what I used to do. Now I'm more into administrative, like, stuff, but I started out as a welder. And because I learned in high school as a trade, just as like something to fill my class schedule with. And I actually fell into it by accident because I wanted to be an automotive because that's what every young guy wanted, was to work on cars. But I'm a procrastinator, and so I didn't get my class schedule in time. And so it was full by the time I got it in. And so they said, well, you're going to pick between one of these 5 classes. And I was like, oh, welding sounds fun. My grandfather, you know, they weld stuff on his farm, you know, like, you know, tractors and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. I'll take up welding. And I loved it, man. Something about ADHD and fire. Like, 2, I got the same card twice. That is awesome. Normally duplicates are bad, but not in this case. I will take it. Man, I am like racking up some money in this box. But yeah, welding, like, man, I got into it and it made sense to me. Like, I loved it. And so I just followed that, and then now it's like, because everybody was telling me, oh, you're not going to be able to, you're not going to make a living off of it. And I get paid more than all of the people who told me that. Like, all the teachers, I get paid more than them. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, well, like, that's what young people are kind of stuck with now is fast food. That's kind of your only, that or retail. Now, see, the thing, like, that's the only good thing about how I was raised is I wasn't taught to do what you like. Like, this is the first thing I've ever done that I like that I could potentially be paid for. Because mom was always raised, don't do what you like, do what you can. And do what pays you. Like, that's how you survive. You just find something you can do that pays you. And you can hate the job all day. And that's literally how I was raised. You can hate your job. And do it for... Oh, hang on. One second. There we go. Sorry. My headset just went wanky. 1 second. But anyway, and I was told to do what you can. Because my parents both worked in factories. They both retired from factories. And so they're like, do what you can. It don't matter if you hate it, as long as it pays the bills. Yeah, they never talked about a dream job. And so I always seen it like as an impossibility to ever do anything that you enjoy. Then after doing this for like 2 days now, I'm sitting here thinking that if this did pan out, like, I'm not talking about, like, I don't care if it pans out to where, oh, dude, you make so much. Like, I know, I'm talking about, like, if I make what I make now, doing my regular 9 to 5, and if I could make that doing this, I would do this in a heartbeat. Just because I love talking to people and communicating with people and doing things like that. And it's just like, this would be perfect for somebody like me. And so, like, this is just something that I would like. This would be the dream job. Because whenever I was, like, getting out of high school, like, I didn't even go to college. Because it was just like, because nobody in my life really, like, tried to support me that way. Like, try to be like, oh, here, let me help you with your future at all. No, it was just like, hey, we're all surviving together, man. Do the best you can to survive. And so it was just fend for yourself kind of thing. So I went to work right out of high school. Yeah, it's like, you need to know what you're going to do. It's like, has anybody, like, offered me a suggestion on something to do? No. Yeah, it's like, that's the thing. It's like, if I'd have went straight to college out of high school, I'd have flunked out. Like, I knew I would have flunked out because I was tired of school. Like, I was always, like, a B student throughout everything. And then, like, close to the end of my high school, like, I was just like, I'm done with this. And I started just failing stuff. Because I was just over it. Like, I'm like, none of this matters. I'm done with this crap. I'm not going to use any of this stuff within the next, like, year or two. And so, like, yeah, I had a big problem with that. But it turned out better for me because I ended up learning, like, skills. And turns out like skills are far more useful than a piece of paper that says I went to school. Yeah. I graduated exactly middle of my class. Like, I mean, dead number. Like, I think of 1,000 people, I was like 500. Because I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. Like, I'm tired of this. I just want to go to work. Because I was working at that time anyway. Because I was like, I had a guy who owned rental properties. I dated his daughter. And so he paid me to do his landscaping and go in and help clean up his apartments and houses and stuff before new tenants come in. Like, I'd help, like, replace floors and do all kinds of stuff. Which for a 16-year-old sounds like odd. Like, oh, why would they pay a 16-year-old to do this? But it actually was really good for me because it taught me how to do, like, a lot of things. Like, learning certain tools. Like, just all kinds of jack of all trades kind of thing. And that's kind of where I've always been. It's like, I've always been a jack of all trades. Just because I've had to survive. Like, I've had to bounce from job to job to job just to eat. But yeah, like, finding that dream job is, like, one of those things, like, everybody talks about it like, oh yeah, everybody. It's like, no, that's a luxury. If you have the ability to choose what you want to do with your life, then you are blessed. Like, like your parents are middle class or something, if you can just choose what you want to do. Because I was told, hey man, if you want to like make it, we can't afford to raise you anymore. You're gonna have to go out and work. Like, that's it. That's the only option you got. Either work or starve. So it's like, okay, well, I guess I better go out and work. Like, the funniest thing is, I graduated high school on a Saturday. They had the whole graduation ceremony and everything, and then I actually started working that Monday at a chair factory. Like, a day and a half after I graduated, I was already in the workforce. Making, like, at the time, hourly, I think I was making like $1 over minimum wage. So it was trash, like 8 something an hour back then. But then whenever we started doing production pay, that's when I started liking it, because you get paid by how fast you could do something, how efficient you were, and I was amazing at that. Yeah. Well, I never was either when I was younger. I never thought that there was ever a job that I was like, oh, I'm going to be a doctor. Yeah. Yeah, vets, doctors, like, oh, I knew I wanted to be a ballerina dancer when I was 5. Yeah, those, like, I've never been that certain about anything in my fucking life. Like, how do you, like, how are you that focused? Like, I have too much going on to be focused on, like, my interests change so quickly and rapidly. There's no way I could be like, oh, this is the one thing I wanted to do forever. So what you do is you don't think about the one job you want, you think about the things you like to do. Like, if you like talking to people, if you like the public, then maybe do something that's in entertainment or performing or just public speaking. If you like the work with your hands, like you don't like people, but you like work with your hands, go be a plumber or electrician. They get paid amazing. And right now, trade schools, man, it's like 6 weeks. And then you're an apprentice and you get to, like, you make a lot of money and you can start your own business and do things like that. Because if you can't find anything you like to do, then find something you can do well and make a lot of money at it. Because it's really easy to, if you're going to be depressed, it's easier to be depressed in a Bentley or a Ferrari than it would be, in a Honda Civic. Like, so at least, if you're going to be miserable either way, at least make some damn money while you're at it. Yeah, don't get that. Like, that is a, sometimes it's just like, yeah, let's see what comes your way. And that is a good system sometimes. But at the same time, make sure you're kind of like paying attention to what you're doing. Because you could get stuck in that trap a lot of people get stuck in. Where they end up working a place for like 20 years and it was supposed to be just a summer job. And then now they have no skills. And they're sitting there wondering how they're going to pay, eat or pay rent and all that other stuff when they're in their 40s. Like, it's fine to do whatever you want, but just make sure that you're looking forward enough to where you're not going to get stuck. Like, always be trying to build some kind of skill set, even if it's not something that's paying you right now. Because you never know, that skill set might suddenly become useful later, or you might find a way to capitalize on it. Like, there's a lot of people that I was like, man, I can't believe you found a way to make money doing that. And it's just the way some people are, like. Yeah. It's like, what is that saying? It's like you ain't living a life, you're letting life live you kind of thing. Like, you're letting this life happen to you. And I get that. I was like that a lot, like, where I would just, like, kind of wing it. Oh, dude, $202? Oh, I could kiss you, my brother, man. Come here. Thank you. Oh, God, I need that money so bad right now. Oh. I need to buy more play tables. I'm going to buy me 2 of them right now. 166? Man, I made some money here. Excuse me. I don't know if that mic's picking that up or not, but I'm like hiccuping and stuff. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. There we are. But yeah, like, if I could recommend anything for a young person, it's like, if you don't mind getting dirty, like, I know some people don't like being dirty and stuff, and it's like, that's not their thing. But if you don't have a problem with getting dirty, definitely look into the trades. Like, that's, I mean, because if you learn a skill set like that, even if you don't like want to make it a job, you can at least like make some money now while you figure things out. And then you can also use those skills when you get home too. Like whenever you end up being a homeowner, it is very nice to be able to go, oh well, I used to be a plumber, so I can do my own plumbing. Like, I gotta fix my own stuff. It'll save you money in the long run. Like, try a bunch of different things out. Like, I mean, if you like cooking, or like, try that. Like, go work at an actual like restaurant or like a bar. Like, I worked at a bar for a little while, and I'd never worked at a restaurant ever before. Like, nothing food wise or nothing. I was happening to know the owners because I used to work with them somewhere else. And then I was sitting there drinking one night at the bar with them, and they were like, "Hey man, the keg's empty. You mind going down here to the gas station with me and picking this keg up?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, man. I don't give a dang. I ain't doing nothing anyway." So we rode down to the gas station, which I didn't know they did this, but most gas stations have kegs in the back for bars if they run out. So that way, if you run out of like anything on the weekend, that the distributor didn't have to run out and drop a keg off. You just can literally go to any gas station that's partnered with them, like Budweiser or whatever. You can get a keg. And so we just went right out of the gas station, got kegs. And so I learned a lot working at the bar, like about people, about like just, because this was like during like the 08s, 09s, like whenever the economy was dead. And like nobody could get a job and all that stuff was going on. But yeah, if you're looking for like trying to like figure out what to do with your life, like just try to find something you don't mind doing. Like, it ain't gotta be something you like, but find something you don't mind doing. Yeah, I graduated in 08, so yeah. I could be your father at this point. Yeah, so if you're born in 07, so yeah, you probably weren't taught, like, you wasn't outside a lot, so. Look into, like, coding. That's something that a lot of people, like, need done right now. As much as they say AI is going to take it over, it's not. Like, they're always going to need people to build new things. I mean, you can do the streaming thing. Try that. If you're into dark humor, it's like, oh, a burden from the beginning. I was destined to be taxed. Yeah. But yeah, like, it's like for a young person, it's especially like young men, it's very like 18 or well, hell, you can start it at 16. Like 16 to like 27 is like the hardest time for a young man. And that's the main reason why like most men die by the time they're 27. Like if they're going to die at a young age, they die before 27. Because once you get over that hump, you actually end up doing better. Of course, I knew it. The second I knew it, you stinky bastard, get out of here. I knew that the second I ran out of stuff, you were going to walk in here. But yeah, it's a very hard time for young men. It's always been a hard time for young men, I think, but now so more than recent. Like it's been a little rough, and it's because you're in a transitional period of your life, and a lot of people don't acknowledge that because they see the young, fun, drinking, partying, running around, trying to find out who you are, kind of thing, and they don't notice the struggle of finally coming. Like, you have to come to terms with the fact that you're no longer a boy, and now you're turning into a man. And, yeah, like, Men's Mental Health Month is like it's a serious thing. Like, it's like the leading cause of death amongst young men is suicide right now, and it's horrible. Like, and it needs to be addressed, like, and no one wants to address it because, one, it's a very hard topic to tackle. But also at the same time, it's just something that is falling on deaf ears because you're not part of the cool, cool group right now, or you're not the group everybody wants to talk about right now. But yeah, you're in a transitional period right now. And the transitional period is you're going from being a boy to a man, and a lot of people don't understand what that actually means. Because men are not as appreciated. Like, you have to learn that a lot of your work and your interest in all the stuff that you're doing isn't appreciated by most. And when you're a kid, though, everything is. Like, most people, when they're kids, they get everything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that. And we're going to ban you out of here. Anyway. I hate when people come in here and start, like, spam posting garbage. Like, has that ever worked? Ever? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was when I was real young. And then I clinged to drinking because it helped me just be numb, which was not a good thing, by the way. I'm finally over that, and I don't really drink at all anymore, but it took up a big chunk of my life. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, when you're transitioning, you have to learn. And men really need to, like, support men in this. They do. Because, like, psychological studies have shown that men, like, crave acceptance from their tribe. I mean, women do too, but not... I don't think it's as detrimental if you don't get it as it is with men. And so... Man, I'm getting distracted. Anyway, but yeah, it's a transitional period where you're going from where, you know, like a child and kids are loved unconditionally. Like, it don't matter what you do. If you're a kid, you're loved and you're protected, right? That's just the way the world works. But whenever you start becoming a man, it's just that way anymore. You have to contribute something to society for people to care about you anymore. Like, you're not loved unconditionally anymore. There are now terms and conditions. And and that transition to learning that is hard for people, because a lot of people don't come to that understanding easily. Like, a lot of the times you come to that understanding through hardship and heartbreak. Yeah, it's like most men don't get praised. Like there are some that do, obviously, like the football players and all that, but they like to judge they judge the average man based on the 1% of men. When really the majority of men suffer in silence every day. Like, they're working a thankless job. That's a necessity. Like, it's a job that somebody has to do, or society falls apart. But it's unthanked because it's like you're expected to do it. It's just you have expectations now. It's like you have to give up the lifeboat. It isn't because you want to, it's because you must. Like, women and children first. And that's the easiest way to, like, explain the mental health crisis in America. It's women and children first. And it always, and I don't know if it always will be, but it needs to be addressed. Because if not, it's going to destroy, like, entire cultures. It's like we need more praise. We need more. We actually need more of a lot of things for men. And I don't think therapy's the answer for it. Like, I love psychological stuff. Like, I read psychological lectures. I read studies. I've read probably more books on psychology than probably like 99% of the planet. Like, at least, like, maybe even the country. I don't know. But I'd say the country, but most college kids probably haven't read as much psychological stuff as I have. And that's just because it interests me on why people do things. Yeah, well, they've actually proven that therapy doesn't actually cure anything. Not like everyday therapy. Now, if you have like a real strange phobia, it does. Or if you have some other kind of like issue, like you're autistic and you need like behavioral therapy and stuff like that, those kind of therapies work. But they've actually come out and said, like, the using the SSRIs and therapy, like, daily, doesn't actually cure anybody. It treats it in the short term, but it doesn't actually cure any of it, because if you don't change daily life things, then you're going to be in the same problem forever. Like trauma, yes. yeah, music is a big help in that. Like, I see what used to happen for young men is you'd always go on, like, in like Native American culture, you'd go on the spirit quest. In other cultures, you would go, like, every culture has something different, but it's the same concept. It's like you must go out on your own, away from your family, and be with other men your age, or other boys, guys, however you want to phrase that. And you go out and you learn what it is to be independent. You learn what it is to survive. You learn to be strong, but not in the way that most people think when you say, "Oh, you learn to be strong." No, you learn to be strong enough to be gentle. Like, that's the thing a lot of people don't get from the strength. They entertain people. All they care about is just like, "Oh, well, I'm stronger than you." It's like, no, that's the might makes right argument, and that's been proven wrong throughout all of history. Like, you can argue about how cavemen used to do whatever they used to do, but yeah, they're not around no more. And that's because might makes right. It doesn't work. It works in the short term, and then people lie to each other, and society falls apart. Yeah, therapy, like, that's what young men are doing now. They're going to other ends. Like, alcohol sales have dropped, actually. Like, the younger generations are not turning to alcohol like my generation did, and I'm kind of happy about that, because, like, my generation abused alcohol to cope with all these problems. Man, my generation, like, really abused alcohol. And everybody wants to be like, "Oh, well, it didn't hurt me, da-da-da." It's like, no, it did hurt you. You just didn't realize it. Like, because the amount of drinking we did was not healthy by any standard. And a lot of us are going to have memory problems and liver problems throughout our lives now because of it. All because we weren't taught. Like, we were taught just to be tough, man up. Yeah, and then it turns into harder drugs too. Yeah, like, alcohol is the gateway drug. And people don't want to talk about that. They're like, "Oh, no, it's marijuana." No, it's drinking. Drinking is a gateway drug. Because you'll make irrational decisions when you're drunk. Because that's when you start doing marijuana more often. And then you might give up drinking to stay on marijuana, and then you move on to other things. And then it gets worse sometimes. Like, yeah, there's like an opiate epidemic. Yeah. Like, men aren't allowed to show their emotions. And everybody's like, "Oh, that's bullcrap. Men need to be more sensitive." It's like, no, we try to be, and we're punished for it. It's like, if you're dating a girl and you show that you're emotional, you will not be dating her long if you just started dating her. Now, once you learn and you get somebody that actually understands you and you're growing together, then you can, like, when you're getting married or you've been dating for a very long time, then you can start showing them that emotion, because then they see you as more than just the archetype that they've envisioned you as. And a lot of times they envision you as a protector, and only a protector. And if you show weakness, then they don't think you'll protect them anymore. Like, subconsciously. I don't think that a lot of people do this consciously. But it's like, it's the whole thing with, like, but men need to be more emotionally available, but at the same time, they need to understand that they aren't going to be praised for it. If they're doing it, if they show emotion to the wrong people, they're not going to be praised for it. Like, you have to learn like, I'm not a very religious man at all, but I do think the Bible has a lot of good parables, and a lot of good I'm trying to figure out the exact term for this, but they have a lot of good sayings and stuff that help out, and everybody understands. It's like, don't cast pearls before swine, which means don't waste good things on people who don't appreciate them, which means don't try to help people who don't want to be helped, because it's going to make your efforts in helping them be lesser, and it's going to make you feel horrible and make you help less people because of it. So you have to understand who you're giving what to. If they're not going to appreciate it, then stop giving it to them. And so if you're being emotionally available to somebody and they're not respecting it, and they're being like they're punishing you for it, or they're being like dismissive about it or weird about it, then stop doing that. Because a lot of times the worst thing that happens with that is you'll be emotionally available for somebody and they'll use it against you later. And so that is and that means it's even 10 times worse, because not only are you upset by the emotion part, now you're having it thrown back in your face over a minor inconvenience. And so, like, yeah, that's something that happens a lot with fresh couples, like couples that haven't been together a long time. Like, the man in the relationship it's hard to really talk just men. I'm trying to talk men and women. This applies to any same sex, relationships, whatever. But one party will share their emotions. And then they'll be like, okay, well, that's the first time I've done that. And then they'll get in a small argument over something stupid, like what we're ordering for dinner. And the other party will throw it in their face as an insult or an attack. And then that puts the wall up where they won't share anymore. And then women complain and, ask, why isn't he sharing anymore? It's like, well, you beat him with it. Like, why would I keep handing you a stick for you to keep hitting me with it? I'm going to stop handing you the stick after you hit me with it 2 or 3 times. Like, why would I keep giving you ammo? And so it's a thing that a lot of people don't realize they do. They don't understand the harm in that. But yeah, men's mental health is a big issue right now. And it's something that it's very, something I'm very concerned about. Like, it's just something that needs to be addressed. And we don't have people addressing it. And I think it's a mixture of, it's not cool to care about guys right now. And I think it's another thing where there are some people who are actually malicious in it. Because they were hurt by one guy in their life, and now they want to take it out on all the guys in their life, which is never the way to do anything. Like, you wouldn't do that you shouldn't do that if one race hurt you, one person of a race hurt you, and then you're just going to hate them for everybody of that race around, or that culture, or that country, or it just makes no sense. It's just because everybody's an individual at the end of the day. So, like, you should despise individuals. But there's a lot of people who just don't, I guess they don't see the, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't see how dangerous it is for young men to not have purpose and to not feel like appreciated. And I mean this just mainly for young men, because that's how most societies do really bad things, is when somebody really, really, for lack of a better word, evil, shows up and wants to do evil things. In order for you to do evil things, you have to have the young men on your side. And a lot of people don't realize that. Like, if you don't care for the emotions and the well-being of young men, then they will go to somebody who seems like they care. And then that person normally is trying to use their readiness to be attached to somebody and their readiness to be accepted, to use them as a tool and use them to do whatever they're wanting. Hey, Madeline, I'm doing pretty good. Me and Flimsy here is talking about men's mental health. And so that's if you look through history, if you study history at all, you'll see that happens every time. Every time something horrendous happens in history, it's because the young men felt disenfranchised. And then there was somebody up on top of a hill saying, hey, I love you, I care for you, I'll let you be men, I'll let you do what you want. And then wham, here comes horrors like war and plundering and all kinds of things. Because if they didn't have the hearts of the young men, then they would never been able to push the agenda, because there'd have been too many people pushing back. Like, you have to win the hearts of the young men in order to make any kind of change like that, any regime change or any kind of country change or anything, because that's the people who fight the wars. It's not sexist to say that you have to get the hearts of the young men. It's because they fought the wars. So if no one's going to fight your war, then you're not going to win your war. But yeah, it's just like a thing, young men need to support each other. Every chance you get, support your brothers, always. Even if it's something simple, you might not think of it in the moment that is a big deal, but it is really important. The stream's going really good, actually. It's far better than I thought it would for second day. But if you see a shirt, if a guy's wearing a shirt and you like it, tell him, hey man, I like your shirt. That'll make his week. Honestly, he'll wear that shirt 100 more times than he normally would have, because of you saying one thing like that. It doesn't even have to be by other men. It has to be or it doesn't have to be by women or anything. Even men just compliment each other's enough. I really feel like, Madeline, are you a bot? Say potato for me, please, if you're not a bot. Yeah, anything, any compliment at all, men always remember those. Because they very rarely get them. And so they cling to them. Yeah, that right there, I worked in a factory, men, rugged men, all that. And there was one man there that I knew that he'd been going through some stuff because then say potato. If you're not a bot, just say potato. It's very simple. It's the potato test. But yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that because I noticed that he was having a bad time. Oh, they have? Oh, that's Medellin. I'm so sorry, Medellin. My bad. My bad. It's been a long stream so far. I've been on here over 2 hours now. It's long for me. My bad. They have been following me since yesterday. I'm sorry. She's a, or I assume she is an artist. Sorry about that. I've been playing this game for a little bit. Like, I played the old version when it was just like early access kind of stuff. But now that it's getting like a lot more updates and stuff, I went back to it. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Metalline. I didn't realize. Like, this is all new to me. I'm not used to all this. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for coming back. Like, I really didn't expect, like, return visitors. I really do appreciate you coming back. But yeah, like, with mental health, we need to support each other. Because I noticed he was going through a hard time, because I'd heard, like, through the grapevine that his mother had been having, like, medical problems and stuff. He was an older guy. Or I say older. He's about 10 years older than me, 10 or 15 years older than me. So I'm old, so he's older. And I noticed he was having a bad day, and then one day I was like, hey, man, like, I'm not trying to be a smartass or nothing, because me and him used to joke with each other all the time. We had really dark humor with each other. And I was like, do you need a hug, man? Like, in all seriousness, like, no one's around. Do you need a hug? And he's like, dude, I really, really could actually use a hug. And I was like, okay, come here. So we could do like a quick hug. Like, it wasn't nothing like crazy or nothing. And I didn't think nothing about it at the time because I was just like, hey, man, this guy looked like he needed somebody to reach out. And then he came back to me like, I think about a month later. And he was like, dude, that made me, like, you don't realize how much that meant to me and how much that helped me. Well, thank you, Flimsy. I appreciate it, man. Like, I appreciate all this. Like, this is... I never even imagined any of this would be happening like this. Like, I mean, I forgot what I'm... Like, I'm not even paying attention to the game. And I need to be. I know I need to be, but I'm over here just enjoying myself. Yeah, I seen your artwork, Melon. I got you on Discord. Let me pull it. Let's see. 1 second, actually. Did I? Hang on, Medellin. I'm trying to figure out where you're at on here. I don't want to say your name on stream because there's different, like, I'm trying to figure out which person, because I've got 2 people that sent me stuff. So I've got somebody named Crystal Moon and somebody else's name who starts with an N. And so I'm trying to figure out which one of these 2 that is you. But both people's artwork looks amazing. Like, it's really cool. But it's just not, yeah, it looks really cool. Like, I do, like, honestly, if I ever do have, ever do, yeah, hopefully I will at one point, need someone to do that kind of work for me. Like, if this takes off, like I hope it will, then yeah, I'll definitely reach out for you and have like a banner made and some other stuff, like some, maybe some thumbnail stuff or some other things like that. Like, I'll definitely reach out. But yeah, men's mental health is so easy to fix, but it's just because people don't want to, like, think about it. It doesn't, like, because men don't want to share that they're struggling and they're suffering because we're told that we don't need to be doing that. And so that's why we make jokes with each other, like, oh, you know, what are you doing? Living the dream, man. And we both know that means that he's having a hard time. Like, that day sucks. If a guy tells you, hey, man, I'm just living the dream, he's in it. And so, like, there's a lot of ways to help, like, people like that. Like, just compliment their shirt, compliment just a hat, haircut. If they get a haircut, just say, hey, man, I noticed you got your haircut, man. You look good, man. And they'll start taking care of themselves better. And, you know, they'll start doing other things about it. Just listening a lot of times to guys when they're, like, upset by something, complaining, or even if they're just, like, bitching about it. Because that, like, listening is a powerful tool because people share things with you never thought that they would share with another human, and then they'll share it with you willingly. Like, I've had some people share stuff with me that I was like, you would think you'd have to, like, dig out of them to get somebody to share that kind of information with you, but no, I've had some people just be like, oh, hey, by the way, you know, I've been thinking about this a lot lately and this and that. And it's like, oh man, I'm sorry. I hate to hear that you're going through that. And they're just like they're just so desperate for somebody to listen to, for somebody to listen to them. Like they're just so desperate just for some kind of attention, and not like in a way where people think like, oh, they just want to like, no, I mean like just to be seen as a human, just to, you know, to not be seen as a burden. You know, like they want to be seen as somebody who has value, and maybe they want to be seen as somebody with value that they don't have to contribute to all the time. Like they could just be themselves, and somebody's like, hey man, I like you because you're you. Like that means so much to just men right now. And like when it comes to men's mental health, like that is very important to me because I've suffered with a lot of that stuff. Like I've been clinically depressed. Like I've been on antidepressants. I've done, you know, I've had to deal with all the stuff. And that's how I've like when I was on them, like I realized they help. Like honestly, man, like if you need them, like if you're in it and you can't see no light out, get them. It helps a lot. But once you get your head above water, you need to start working out and figuring out why you're depressed. Like, is it trauma? Then work through your trauma. Is it lifestyle choices? Then try to fix the lifestyle choices. Is it just the quality of your life? Well, then do what you can to work and try to get out of that. Because people want to just give up and act like the circumstances of their life is just something out of their control and they can't fix it. But most of the time, like there is some instances where you're just kind of too far down the hole and you're just in it. But for the most part, there are ways out. And it's not as crazy as a lot of people think. A lot of this stuff is just like, oh, maybe I should change careers, or maybe I should I don't know, maybe I should find somebody else to date. Maybe it's the person or the people I surround myself with. Like maybe I need to find a better friend group. Maybe my friends are just crap. And it's all kinds of things like that could, like, just little changes can really help your life. Because if you surround yourself with people who that's like it isn't like being negative is one thing, you know, like, oh, you're having a bad day or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, that happens to everybody. But I'm talking about like people who are like never are looking up. They're never striving to do better. They're always just in the crap and they're trying to drag you down to keep you in the crap with them. Like those kind of people you've got to separate yourself from because they're going to do nothing but destroy you and themselves. And they're going to laugh when you're destroyed. Like you got to try to work and make your life better. Like, and not just monetary. I mean, like just make your life better just mentally. Like sit down and try to enjoy a sunrise. Like as simple as that sounds. Or a sunset. Like a lot of people don't get up early enough because you're depressed. I get it. I sleep late because of it. Like I get it. But if you want to get up early and see a sunrise, do that. Or stay up and just sit and watch the sunset one day. Just sit outside. And I'm telling you, that will change your like perspective on life a lot of times. Just getting off the screens for a little bit. Like, I like technology, I do. But at the end of the day, we're not, like, technology is very new. Screens are extremely new as far as humans are concerned. And so we really need to start, like, seeing how they're affecting us. Because if we're not careful, it's going to be the same thing as, like, lead was for the boomers. Like, we're going to be, you know, using it every day and not realizing that it's making us dumber. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, yes, we want to share those moments with somebody, but like I said, just do it yourself. Yeah, just go out and do it yourself if you can't find no one else, because you'll still enjoy the experience of it. And it may not be like somebody you can romantically be involved with. Find a friend. Like, just find somebody else that's like, hey man, you want to go sit out and just chill out in the field? Okay, Metalon, just message me whenever. Thank you for coming back in. I appreciate you popping back in. I gotta remember where to be looking. Like, I keep looking at the chat, thinking I need to be looking up here. But yeah, a lot of that stuff is just, it's what we do every day accounts for far more than the big, like, sweeping gestures that we think we need to be doing. Like, we think, oh, I've got to get married to be happy, or I've got to have a job that pays 6 figures. I've got to have a house. If you just look into small little things around your daily life that would just make you smile, then that's enough, really, a lot of times, to get you out of that funk and get you moving forward to something to where you can smile every day. Like, just try to make, just like, I know you can't force yourself to do anything. I'm the worst about this. Like, I know I should be doing a bunch of different stuff and I don't. But you need to, like, just try to force yourself sometimes to do what you know is the right thing you need to be doing. Let's see what she said. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at Discord. I know, Sean. Yeah. I know, man. I've had, like, there's a guy, I had to ban somebody yesterday because of that, actually, because he was just being too, like, annoying about it and trying to force it. And I was trying to nicely be like, listen, man, I'm not doing that right now. I'm new. I'm not doing none of that. And he kept on and talking about, like, oh, well, man, my job ain't paying well. I really need this, and started begging. And I'm like, dude, stop. And then he didn't, so I had to ban him. Yeah, I know, dude. I mean, I'm surprised at how quick it took somebody to do that. Like, honestly, within, like, the first 20 minutes of me streaming, I had that happen. Like it was like, it's like a whole thing. And I get it. Like, everybody's trying to, everybody's got their hustle. But as long as you're respectful about it, then, if I do need something, I mean, like, as long as you're respectful about it and you're just trying to get people to know you do it, like, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Like, I have no problem with somebody's promoting their business. But you got to be respectful, though. Now, I'll talk to them and stuff like that, and then that's why I have the potato test. It's because I'm like, yeah, you get a lot of them that are just, like, people who come in here and it's programs running. I'm like, just please say potato. Like, if you can't tell me potato, I know you're a bot, because you're not scripted to say the word potato. Why would you be? But yeah, men's mental health is, like, a huge thing right now. Like, as far as, like, the lack thereof of any kind of help for men. And it's just because, I don't know, I guess because men haven't needed it for a long, or haven't seemed like they've needed it for a long time. So a lot of people don't see it as necessary. They're like, oh, the men are fine. It's like, well, they're fine because we're good at hiding emotion. You can name it Potato Bot. Yeah, I think I need to upgrade the building. We're gonna expand shop today. I'll pay bills tomorrow. Yep, I'm just gonna put all my stuff back here for now. But yeah, men's mental health is like it's a big deal, like, right now. Because, like, way too many people are deciding that this thing we call life is just a little too hard, And when any group decides that, it's a horrible thing. That's why my heart goes out to a lot of the people in the trans community. It's not because of, like, acceptance and all that. It's because their suicide rates are so high, and it's horrible. Like, and there doesn't seem to be a solution for it. At least not one that's being offered, because none of the options that are being put forward actually reduce the rates at all. And it's very sad. And people forget, because they get tied up in these these political parties and ideologies and all that other stuff, that they forget that everybody's a human at the end of the day. And I think that's how we fix all the problems. Like, not like, being Jesus and whatever, or Gandhi and fixing all the problems. But I mean, like, I think it would fix the majority of the problems, at least in this country. I can't speak for other countries. I haven't been to other countries, but in this country, I feel like just treating everybody like a human at the end of the day, regardless of what they believe, or regardless of, not how they behave. Like, we have to judge people on how they behave. But as long as it's not hurting anybody or infringing on anybody else's ability to be happy and free, I know you're not even happy, just free, then there shouldn't be an issue. Like, I think we'd be able to, like, solve a lot of the problems around here. People hating on each other. And I think that would solve the problem of men's mental health too. Because everybody remembers it's just like, that's somebody's son at the end of the day. That was somebody's little boy not too many years ago. And so maybe he needs some reassurance. And I feel like we've lost a lot of that with technology as well. It's easy to hate somebody you're never going to meet, or you're never going to see in real life. Like you're only seeing through the screen. It's so easy to hate. And I think it's just horrible. Yeah, as far as like the like graphics designers, they drop in and out of chat all the time. Like I've been doing this 2 days. Like I said, like 24 hours I've been doing this. And I've already had like 3 or 4 drop in. And just say, hey, yeah, hey man, you wanna buy some stuff? And I'm like, no, I'm good right now. And for the most part, the majority of them have been very very nice and professional. And they're like, here, I'm just gonna drop you my information in Discord. And I'm like, well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You can drop your information in Discord. I'll reach out to you if I need you. You're not harassing me. That's fine. But dude, I had one last night. I assume English wasn't his first language because he like the way he typed was odd, like his grammar and stuff. But this motherfucker right here, like he got like way too into it because he was like, "Hey man, I'm this and that and this," and I explained to him at the beginning. I'm like, "Listen, I'm not buying nothing. Like it's my first day as a channel. I'm not. It'd be a bad financial decision for me to start buying stuff right off the gate like this. Like I'm okay with getting like information from people and getting connections. That's great. I'm fine with that. But I'm not buying anything right off the gate right now because I don't know if this is it. Hell, this could go away in a day for me. I don't know." And then you end up with people like the guy last night that was just like, "Oh, hey, I know you said you wouldn't want to buy, but could you just buy like one thing from me, like just like for like a couple of dollars, or I really need this. Work's slow right now, and da da da." And I'm like, dude, no, I'm not buying that right now. It's fine. And I was kind and I was nice, and I was just trying my best to be like, dude, just let it go. I'm obviously not gonna buy anything from you. And then he got like real like aggressive about it, and I was like, weird angle. Like, has that ever worked for you? Like, demanding somebody buy something, has that ever worked for you ever on the internet? Now, in person, you might be able to make that work because you're threatening them. You're basically robbing them at that point. But over the internet, has that ever worked? Like being like aggressive ever sold anything? So I ended up having to ban him last night, and I was like, man, that's crazy. Because he was sitting there talking to me for like an hour in here. Like, we talked about this and that. He asked me, we just, getting to know each other kind of thing, like me and you. And he was just chilling, and he was fine. And then suddenly he wasn't fine. I feel like he got mad that he invested all that time, and I still wouldn't buy nothing from him. I don't know. But that's his fault for thinking I was going to buy something just because he come in here and talked to me. Yeah, it was funny. If you want to see it, it's on my. Yeah, it's on the VODs if you want to watch the VOD of it. But yeah, he come in and he was just. I was like, well, all right then, man. How about you just go fuck off then? It's like I even told him, I was like, listen, man, if this starts getting big or whatever, and I start, needing stuff like that, I'll reach out to you. I promise. I'll holler at you, get your prices, and as long as you ain't being like crazy about it, I'll commission something. Because I'm all for supporting artists and supporting people in their businesses. Like, I have a lot of friends that have small businesses. Like, I know how it is. I've worked at a couple of small businesses. Like, I know how that is. Like, clients are hard to get sometimes, but you can't be like threatening people essentially if they don't want to buy your stuff. Not like, if you got to do that to keep your business going, maybe you're not that good at business. Maybe you need to reevaluate what you're doing with your life. Yeah, because if you gotta like scheme and threaten and like do all this other like crazy stuff to get somebody to like pay you to do something, then maybe what you're selling isn't really worth people buying. And it's like, it's okay if you do stuff that people don't want to buy, but if you're trying to sell things, then you definitely need somebody who's wanting to buy it. And if you've got to trick somebody to buy it, then you probably just need to find something else to sell. Yeah, as far as mental health goes for men, dude, we need Mr. Rogers back and stuff, you know? Like, the one person I thought was doing really well with this ended up, like, hanging up the saddle on it. And the worst part is, it's like the most ironic part about it is he done it for the right reasons. Like, he hung up the saddle for the right reasons. Like, he was a good person all the way up to the stopping. It's like Luke from Outdoor Boys. Like, all of his content was awesome. It was about, like, he was always a positive influence on people. He showed his boys, like, you could see how he had positive, male reinforcement in, his house and stuff. And it was awesome. Like, everything he did was it was very wholesome. And he taught you how to do things because he done a lot of, like, camping and survival stuff. And cooking and stuff, and he made everything look like easy, like where you could do it yourself kind of thing. And it was like, he was so good for young men. Like, you could see people talking about him online all the time. But he never had comments turned on in his videos. And he never was crazy about like the fandom of it. He was just happy that he could do it and not have to work. Or not have to, because he was a lawyer. He was happy he didn't have to just practice anymore. And he stopped recording videos because his, he was getting too, well known. Like, everybody, he was like the #1 channel on YouTube for a little while, or something like that, for 1 month or something like that. And it was like, he was blowing up. Everybody knew about him and everything. And then he started getting noticed in public. And he was like, I'm going to stop doing this now so my boys can be raised in a normal home. He goes, I don't want my boys being raised, being famous. He goes, because that does horrible things to people. And he has a very good quote that, because he was on somebody's like little podcast thing. And they were asking him about it, and they're like, so, like, do you have comments turned off because you don't like the negativity of it and stuff? And he goes, well, that is one side of it. He goes, like, the people being extremely negative isn't necessarily great for people, getting that level of negativity every day. But he's like, the thing that I'm actually worried about wasn't the negative comments. It was all the positive comments. He goes, praise is a sweet poison, was one of his actual quote. Which is one of like the best quotes I've ever one of the best quotes I've ever like seen was like, praise is a sweet poison. It'll destroy you all the same. And it's like how these YouTubers and everybody else get a little famous and suddenly they think they're gods and they start talking down to people and stuff. 28,000? Yeah, there you go, man. So it is like real life. He graded your card after lunch, That's what happened. He ate, graded your card, and decided to give you an extra, what was it, 15 to 28, extra 13 grand off of it? Like, there you go. Dude, you stinky, like, y'all are starting to show up more often now. That's how it happens. The spot becomes popular and the stinky show up. How much is that thing? The good one. That's 4 grand. I ain't unlocked it yet. That ain't locked either. 6 more levels? Man, I don't want to have to buy 2 of these, but I'm thinking about buying 2 of these because it's starting to become an issue. Like, come on, man. You're like the 3rd one in like 5 minutes. Oh, you're trying to get a 10 still? Well, you also got to look at diminishing returns here. Depending on how many days you're using for your grading, like, doesn't it cost more if you do the short grading? Like, so if you keep sending it back in to get graded, eventually, even at max, yeah. So like at 28,000, okay, at 50, okay. Well, it'd be a while. Like you'd have to send it back in probably like 50 times for you to start losing money on it. If you got it, though, you're gambling at this point. But if you got the money to spend in the game, go for it, bro. Like, I mean, because you're making well over 1,500 in 2 days, so it's not like you're really losing money. You're just reallocating resources, man. That's all you're doing. Oh my god, you stinky, stinky things. Stop. You're disgusting. Go home and shower. You smell like ballsack. If you make like 3K a day, I mean, I think you'll be fine. Like, that's not a big, like, cut. Oh my god, dude. They have, like, destroyed my shop. Come on, y'all have to, like, stop and hopefully not buy me out in the next, like, hour. Here, I keep doing that, like, every time. There we go. I'll put some more cards down. Y'all can buy these instead, okay? Stop buying up all my stuff. It's a good problem to have. That means I'm a good businessman. If only it worked like this in real life, where you were guaranteed customers, then everybody would be a successful business person. Because all this seems very easy to be like, I could do this in real life. And it's like, yeah, but you ain't guaranteed a spawning population to come in and buy stuff from your store. You know what, dude? I don't even care if you come in. Just stop. Stop. Yep, I knew you was good. I knew it. I knew it. Like 5 minutes before closing, you come in with your stinky ass. Man, have I really been streaming 2.5 hours? Dang. Yeah, there's also paperwork, rent, taxes, potential employees that may try to steal from you. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's like a whole thing that they don't talk about. Like, you got to watch about, like, people trying to steal from you. Damn, I'm going to have to buy 2 of them. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to buy 2 of those. Okay. One of those will suffice for now. What am I doing? I'm trying to give her $34 back. Yeah, I've come to understand that there's a lot of people streaming. I think there's like over 1 million people, I think, streaming right now. Like, so it's like one of those things where there's a lot of people, like, apparently this is a very lucrative business to scam people. Which I really think is kind of skeezy. Because you're basically trying to scam people's dream. Like, they're like, because there are a lot of people who really look at this like this is their only way out. To not be working like a job they hate for the rest of their lives and stuff. And then you get people who are just like, yeah, well, I'm gonna make sure that even if you do succeed, I can scam you out of something. Because I do like some of the graphics designer. I believe that some of their stuff looks good, but I've seen some of that are just clear AI. Like that's all you're doing is just putting in an AI prompt and then trying to sell AI. Like calm down. And then get upset when you're like, yeah, I don't want to buy something that you just literally slapped together in like 10 seconds. Like, it doesn't look like what I want. And I can't even tell you it doesn't look like what I want because you wouldn't know how to... Like, you wouldn't even know how to give me what I'm after at this point. Because all you're going to do is try to figure out a new prompt. And it's like, yeah, but what I want isn't going to be... Like, I can't explain to the AI what I want. I send it to another human what I want. Yeah, I know. Like, some of that stuff, you're just like... Like, you're not really good at AI prompts, are you? Why? Because I could probably get it to do something better than that. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, it's like some of that stuff, it's like, dude, like, that's, like, you got the shitty AI. Like, you didn't even buy the good AI. Like, what are you doing? Oh. One pack left. Seriously? Oh, wait. Oh. That's that tournament thing. I'm not doing that yet. Okay, now what do I need to be doing to upgrade my shop? Did I make it bigger? Because right now I'm kind of like at capacity almost. It's like, what else do I need to stock? Need to be level 12 for that, which means I need to open more packs. That's how you level quickly in this game. It's opening packs. What are deck boxes? $1,000? Ooh. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that yet. Ooh, I can do mats. So that way the shop looks better. Yeah, we'll do mats. That'll be my upgrade item. And then I need to buy a pack of cards to open. Got 39 of them there. Yeah, let's just do the new set. Like, I'm not gonna buy the other set. There we go, okay. Hopefully we get some more big hitters here. Because, man, they buy me out, like, instantly. Alright. Let's put this in up. I just hope it needs 39. Okay, well, the shop's actually looking not bad right now. Like, I'd like to get some of those decorations next. I feel like some of the decorations are a little steep. Like, they should have some that are like just like 50 bucks. Like, how does a poster cost you $150? And $500? Good night, man. I'm probably about to get off here soon anyway. I really do appreciate you coming here and talking to me and stuff. Like, you made this a lot more enjoyable. So I hope you get some sleep, man, and I hope you you get to watch that look at them stars in the field sometime, okay? Yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream at the end of this night anyway. Oh, and if I'm not on stream, whatever, and you're around, just you can hit me on Discord, and I'll respond to you. Oh, full art. Look at that. Ended on a good note. Oh, let's see what we can. Hopefully we end on a good note. Get some good hits. This streaming stuff's actually pretty fun. Like, I'm enjoying this. Oddly enough. Because I thought doing this to begin with, I thought this would be like awkward and weird. And I'd have to force it or something. Like, it'd be just unenjoyable for me, anybody watching. But I'm actually enjoying myself. This is actually not bad. I'm probably going to keep doing this for a while, even if nobody does watch. I guess this was a lot of fun. Nice. I can't wait to hit one of them God packs. Like, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, Piggy. Is his name Burp? Like, yeah, I'm sorry if I don't know the names of the Tetramon. I'm too old to remember things. Or, I'm too old to remember new things like this. Ooh, I got Pixie. Who is texting me at this late hour? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get through these, and then we're gonna call it a night, everybody. Ooh, nice. Nice. I know what I'm going to do next time. Whenever I get some people in here, we're going to decide which one's our favorite one, and we're going to start putting those cards back. And then we'll make a little case of it just for those cards. That's what I'll do next. How much is that, by the way? Like a private case for cards? It's $400. Okay, that's not a hard investment. And the wall one's $500 when I level again. So yeah, definitely these two. Okay, that's not bad. All right, we'll do that tomorrow. But for tonight, I think that's everything I'm going to do. I appreciate everybody who came in. Like, y'all are awesome. Came in and talked to me, kept me company, made this a lot more enjoyable. I'll be back on probably tomorrow. Don't know what time yet. I don't really got a schedule. I'm just on whenever I'm on because, you know, life be lifing, man. So, but I did have a lot of fun talking to everybody, and I hope everybody does have a good day. And it is Men's Mental Health Month, and I do hope everybody at least give some encouraging words to somebody to maybe help them through some hard times. I'm gonna leave you on that note. So I hope everybody has a good time, and I will see everybody. I'll see everybody next time. Okay, have a good night.